Hey chat, how you doing? Hope you're having a beautiful morning, afternoon, night, whatever time zone you are in. It's been a hot minute. A week, to be exact. It's been a whole week. How are we feeling? Sorry, I'm just gonna turn the TV up a little bit higher. So, I'm back. I'm tired. I spent basically all day today building up the sound design for my animatic pilot. It's basically done. I've had my boyfriend look it over and give it a pass. I've sent it to the voice acting team so that they can look it over and give it a pass. And if no one's got any criticisms or anything that I need to adjust in terms of the sound design, then it's ready. So that's really fun and exciting, but I'm very tired. I was playing around with a PVC pipe for one of the sound effects that I needed. And I needed, like, specifically the sound of, like, two weapons, like, clashing together. So I used my table leg and a leftover PVC pipe I had from a project from years ago. And I banged the table a couple of times. It sounded a little too hollow for what I wanted, because obviously, it's a hollow PVC pipe. So I was picking it up to put it away. Ow, hello. I was picking up the PVC pipe to put it away, and I dropped it on my foot. And not only did I drop it on my foot, we had, like, hand sawed the PVC pipe. So there was a smooth end, which was, like, where it was cut off, like, from the manufacturer. And then there was a really jagged end, like a very sharp end, which was the end that we hand sawed off. And I dropped the jagged end on my foot. And I am so upset, because now every time I take a step, I can feel it in my foot. There's like a big clump of surface area on my foot that's just in pain every step I take. And I didn't even use the sound effects that I made with the PVC pipe, so I hurt my foot for nothing. But other than that, it's been really fun. I love doing like sound design and Foley and stuff, but I'm also not very good at it. So that's why I've sent it to the team to ask them what they think before we continue, because, like, I had fun, but also I want it to be good, you know? It can't just be one or the other. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm a little nervous, which is why I'm kind of rambling about it right now. But we should just relax. The workday is done. It's over. Now we're gonna play a cute little cafe game. Been job hunting. Found an old table today, tried to change it. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Spill the beans, Sylph. We are gonna be spilling the beans. So this game is called Spill the Beans. And the fun thing about this, first of all, this is a demo. So I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it is a demo with multiple endings, I believe. So we can play around with that and see where we go. The gimmick to this game that made me want to play it is that it is our first day as a barista in this cafe, right? But we're not actually there to be a barista. We're there to steal a secret recipe that they've got locked up in the kitchen. And so we steal it, and then all of a sudden we get trapped in the cafe with a bunch of people, and we get to pick someone to frame for our crime. It's kind of like a reverse whodunit game. So I was really excited about that premise. I think that's really fun. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I love finding cute little indie games. You've done it. Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist. You're shaking. Outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe. As its power pulses through your body, your heart aches, your breath flutters, mere echoes of what was taken from you, what will soon be yours again. Oh, okay, so we're stealing it back. That's interesting. But at this crucial moment, you can't help but think of the other people in this cafe, the ones you're about to drag into a complicated criminal mess. You can only blame the scroll's influence for such inconvenient sympathies. If they were in your position, they'd do the same, wouldn't they? They'd know that, after everything you'd been through, this was the only option left. Also, chat, I'm really sorry, I've got chips. So I'm gonna be eating chips while I read. People say that Artifice, I think? Artifice County is the most magical place there is. Yes, artifice, where 100 years ago the world of spirits cracked the earth and spilled over into ours. But now, those spirits work 9 to 5s. Arcane power fuels cars and charges phones. This county, once the cradle of magic, has become as mundane as any other. When are you going to the dentist? I've been to the dentist. I got my x-rays. I ended up having to pay extra for more detailed x-rays because the x-rays that were a part of my regular clean and checkup couldn't see my wisdom teeth. So I had to fork out an extra $100 to get a higher quality x-ray. I need to have my wisdom teeth removed. Is basically what I've gotten at from that appointment, which is not fun. I'm trying to get my insurance to cover it. So I had that dentist fill out a form for my insurance company. Now I have to go and meet with a specialist, which I have to pay out of pocket for. And then that specialist also has to fill out a form. So I don't know when I'll be able to get my surgery. I'm hoping before the end of the year. But yeah, at the moment I'm just trying to scoop up money for the actual surgery. And an unmagical human like yourself, among shape-shifting sirens, carbon fire constructs, and wizards, you're exceptional. Exceptionally dull and exceptionally underestimated. I like this guy in the back. I don't know why, the art style reminds me of something else. I don't know who. No matter how much you try to fit in, to love this place and all its wonders, it's never reciprocated. All it did was take. All it left you with was emptiness. So why not take something back? Steal everything the county denied from you, feel that gnawing emptiness and leave it behind forever. Luckily, you know what you need, and exactly where to find it. The Familiar, a downtown cafe noteworthy for its secret recipe locked tight in a back room, and conveniently enough, they're hiring. So desperately that they aren't asking for experience or background checks. I've worked at cafes. Never in my life have I ever had to do a background check for a cafe job. Maybe it's different because they're all, like, magical creatures, but, you know. Also, sorry, I have the aircon on because my partner likes when the room's cold, but it's giving me the sniffles. All that's left is to put together an application. Not that anything you say really matters. It rarely does. Ooh, I get to make myself. Okay. I am a self-motivated artisan. Okay, I like that. Truth be told, I've never been to a cafe, been to a coffee house before, but never a cafe. What's the difference between a cafe and a coffee house? I've never heard of a coffee house before. Who loves a job well done, coffee, doing the work, social interaction, money. I love money. Alright, soft skills. What should I do? Novice compromiser? No. I'm a great communicator. Words... Truer words have never been spoken in chat. I am a great communicator. I am... an excellent organizer. Size and menu? Oh, okay. So is a coffee house just like bigger? I imagine that's what that is. Sorry, I realized I forgot to put my my Bluesky post up, so give me 1 second. Alright, there. I think we fixed it now. Where are you guys? There we go. Alright, next soft skill. Ooh! I am a grandmaster problem solver. I've played Professor Layton before. I'm good at this. Ooh, that's kind of what my hair looks like right now, so let's do that. I'm around, like, here. When I was a kid, I used to be, like, here. My partner used to think I was joking when I told him, like, you know, I was dark. And then he actually saw photos of me as a kid and he goes, wow, you were a dark kid. And I'm like, yeah, I was. And then as I grew up, I ended up, like, around here. I like the purple. Maybe... Ooh, I like that color too. Let's go with this one. And we'll click other. Ooh, custom pronouns. Yo! Alright, hang on. I like all of them. Use are or is? Who the fuck made me bold? Oh, hi, Jake. Hello, Jake. Let's use is. And then just give me any pronoun, I don't care. Aw. Okay. Fine. Can I just click all? Wait, hang on. Can I click all? Hell yeah. Done. We got all of them. Oh, wait. I have to fill in my name? Oh, wait. Hang on. Wait. It said I was missing details. Wait, how do I go back? Hang on. We're gonna do it again. It said I was missing details. I don't know why. Skip. Alright, here. We're back. What was I missing? Where do I put my name? There is no name section. Weird. Okay. It was like, oh, you're missing some details. I'm like, where? You guys lied to me. Now I gotta fill out my application again. Let's see if I can remember what I did. I love money. I remember that. Wouldn't be a Sylph stream without Scar. Up top? Oh, right. Thanks, guys. Also, hello, Swift. How are you? What did I put here? I think it was Excellent Organizer and then Grandmaster Problem Solver. Alright, what's my forename, chat? The place where you put... Look, I was looking at this bit and I didn't see this bit, okay? YouTube chat is too lonely and forgotten. I'll open it on my phone. I'll open it on my phone. Hang on. This is why I need a third monitor. Because I can't see all of the chats at once. Where are you guys? First name Mike, last name Hawk? No. Alright, there we go. I have chat open now. I should be able to see you both. Alright, easy. Let's go with Bingus. I like Bingus. Oh no, my keyboard's not typing. Can I put my name in? Thank you. Hello? There we go. Hey yo! Jake with the prime. Thank you, my dude. How many months is that? I can't see. 10 months. You've had a baby. Oh my goodness. What's our last name? Oh, Nemi. Sorry, I was looking at my cat while I was trying to think. I saw an ad and I had to rectify that. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. That reverb. What reverb? Oh no. I played around with the gain on my microphone today. What about now? I played around with the gain on my microphone today because I was recording Foley. Oh, the fart reverb, easy. Done, done, done. Okay, good. It was the fart. Okay, good. Because I did fuck around with my microphone settings. And I was like, it sounds like shit. Let's go with Bingus, I'm trying to think of one of my characters' last names, but I don't think any of my characters have last names. Bingus Bong... How do I say that? Bongi? Bongu? I like that. We're Bingus Bongu. Done. Alright, finally! We're into the actual game now. Alright. A few days later, you're face to face with the familiar. While its neighbors are all dust and drywall, its facade seems unbroken, even if the varnish is peeling at the edges. I saved a screenshot. I don't know how that happened. I will have a sippy. 1 second. Where's my drink? Oh, here it is. I didn't have time to make my tea today, so I don't have tea, I just have water. For a moment, nothing. Then you spot the silhouette in the window, who flicks its neon sign to open before waving you over. You cross the street, repeating the details of your plan. You need to get in, get out, and, for the smoothest possible getaway, try to find someone else to take the blame. But can you really do all those things without running into any complications? Well, chat. As my resume says, I am the Grandmaster Puzzle Solver. You've already reached the front door. You can hardly turn back now. Oh, this is cute. The cafe laid bare before you is almost indistinguishable from the scant images you found online. Ooh, who are you? You could be here. Oh, I'm imagining that's like a Kickstarter thing. Who knows, if I like the game, maybe I will promote it. You should have called yourself Not a Thief. No, that would have been perfect. Not a thief, no. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Mismatched chairs and royalty-free wall art. Well kept, but worn down. You don't get long to take it all in. A construct towering over 2 meters tall stops wiping down the counter and turns to greet you. Oh, I like him. He's cute. Ah, you must be Bingus. Yeah, that's me. Great to finally meet you. Sorry, terribly rude of me to not meet you at the door. As she strides over... Oh, it's a she! Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I like her. As she strides over, you realize how old her vessel must be to have no limbs or decals. Just worn grey stone, flowery moss, and that tiny blue bird nestled on her shoulder. I'm Sloan. I think that's how you say it. Sloan? From the emails. Lovely to have you on board. Did you get here alright? I saw your address was uptown, and I know you're a bit out of the way. Before you get the chance to reply, she's already yanked you into a crushing...
If you are the Grandmaster Solver, then I'm the head of the Australian branch of the Shadow Wizard Money Gang. Legalize nuclear bombs.
First of all, that's very rude. Second of all, do not legalize nuclear bombs. And third of all, I am the Grandmaster Puzzle Solver. Have you seen all of the Professor Layton games that I have gold platinumed? Gold platinumed? That's not a thing in Professor Layton, but I've completed all of those games. Okay, I'm lying. I've completed 4 of the 6, but it's close enough. For a moment, you worry that she might have pulled your arm from its socket. Sorry, my mouse. Alright, we got it. Actually, I shouldn't get chatting just yet. Today's schedule is pretty packed with... Oh, wait, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh, no, you can. Okay, cool. I was worried for a minute there. Alright, are we back in? Actually, wait, hang on. I need to open my chat. There we go. You are a liar! Close enough. It is close enough. Schedule's pretty packed. What, with your induction, and I barely found time to fix the breakfast for Adam. Oh, hang on. This is Adam. Adam, say hello to Bingus. She's your new coworker, so be polite. I clicked he, she, and they, so I'm curious if it's gonna shuffle all of the pronouns or if it's just gonna stick to she. Hey, yo! Hey, yo, what? Chat. Chat. I know she's a beautiful specimen, but come on. That's a bit much, don't you think? Adam's usually my only company out front, so it'll be nice to have you too.
Don't let your kids what's it?
Ha ha ha, very funny, chat. I missed you guys too, okay? I love this job, I really do, but after 6 years of working the floor by myself, starting at 5 every day, not that you have to come in that early, of course, we're only meant to start at 8, but it pays off, it does. Oh, you can start using your main account now, finally. Alright, I had to close YouTube on my phone for a second, so I gotta reopen it now. There we go. Is somebody looking to rock her world? Shut up. You guys are awful. As Sloane trails off, you have a chance to put your plan in motion. You spent a long time figuring out other people's so-called feelings and just how easy they are to manipulate. If someone's in a good mood, they'll probably think better of you and suspect you less. Then again, if you make someone upset, they might make for an easier scapegoat under pressure. But what's best for Sloane? Better make that first impression count. Bingus? Oh, I've worried you with that 5 AM thing, haven't I? Just don't, Just want to stress that you don't have to do that. Okay, sorry. I was eating a chip. Yo! So many sounds going off in my chat. I missed you guys too. With the tier 1 sub, hell yeah. Welcome in. Is it Kara or is it Chara? I'm sure it's Kara. Nothing better than tectonic pressure. Swift, no. Alright. Do we want to befriend Sloane or do we want to hurt her feelings? Depends. Are you paid for those extra hours? Those extra hours must be worth it. The place is spotless. Do we want her as an ally or do we want her as a scapegoat? I think for now, let's butter her up. We might have time to do a second
It's not enough.
run.
Someone get me my ecstasy and Viagra. We're going to My Heart Goes Out.
Jesus Christ, Rosha. I would say what would your wife think, but the thing is, your wife would fully be on board. Alright, we're gonna befriend her. Just for now. I think it's too early to decide whether or not she's gonna be a scapegoat. Aw, that's sweet of you. I try to bring the best out of the old familiar. Good to know other people actually notice. That Swift no, like my own mother. My streams are basically just me babysitting a bunch of people. The lights flicker overhead before Sloane can finish her sentence. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'm glad it works now. Oh, sorry. I thought that was fixed. I should call the Electromancer once I get a free moment. Anyway, packed schedule. I've got pastries in the oven, then a delivery after. Come on, let's get you in uniform. If we're quick, I can show you how our recipe works before the customers arrive. Sloane strides through the doorway behind the counter, beckoning you into the kitchen beyond. It takes 3 steps to match just one of hers. Oh, that's me when I go for a walk with all of my friends, or even my partner. Like, 3 steps for them. Sorry, 1 step for them is 3 steps for me. Sorry, I just realized that I've got, like, yet another injury on my wrist, and I don't know how that happened. I only noticed it now. Probably because I'm eating chips with, like, salt on them, and I got salt in my wrist. I don't know. Another injury. The kitchen, built from cool metal and right angles, is warm with the smell of apricots. You breathe it in while Sloane roots through a nearby cabinet before suddenly sighing. I'll say this now. Sorry about the fit. She hands you an apron like her own. Exactly like her own. Exactly like her own. Actually, in that it's far too big for you. It's bound to slow you down and make you look utterly ridiculous. Your one should be here tomorrow. I hope this is alright in the meantime. Sure, if anything it's amusing. Could I skip the uniform if it's only for today? Or... yeah, let's do this one. You're not stealing anything in something so unwieldy. Oh, sure. Do take a name tag at least, just so everyone knows you're actually supposed to work here. As you pin your name tag on an... Sorry, I heard the sound effect. As you pin your name tag onto your unaproned self, Sloane smiles. It's a stretched, strained smile that pulls her whole face taut. Look, I'm sure not everything you've heard about this place has been grand, but once you put in a little elbow grease, she really shines. And I've got a lot of elbow grease. It's probably not the only thing she's got a lot of, chat. I'm gonna eat my chip. I just wanted to say that you wouldn't be here if I didn't think you had the same drive. Your application told me as much. Although, in future, maybe don't say that you're a... what was it? A grandmaster problem solver? To some, that could come across as having notions of your abilities. Hey, you shut the fuck up, Sloane. I am a grandmaster puzzle solver. I am. I'm gonna show you all of my Professor Layton save files and you're gonna weep. You're going to absolutely weep. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry I ever doubted you, oh grandmaster problem solver. And you're gonna bow, so shut the fuck up. Anyway. But at the end of the day, those are just words. Your experience was what really settled it. I mean, it must have been quite a privilege to work for... Hello, Cupid. How are you? Welcome in. Sloane was cut short by a buzz on the phone. Oh my god, hey guys! Hey Prona, how you doing? Welcome in. I just started my job at the cafe and she's had the nerve to tell me that I'm not a grandmaster problem solver. So, I had a little bit of a crash out, but that's okay. How is it? I am in hell. That's so funny. Oh no, guys. Love your model so much. Oh, thank you. I made it myself. Sounds like she hates her job. Ah, pastries. Why don't you pop into the office while I grab those? Fred, your manager I should say, ought to be ready. Big grey door on the right. Best of luck. You take 6 steps towards the office, a hiss of heat escaping the oven behind you. Beyond lies Fred, the owner, the one from the newspaper, the one whose recipe you're here for. Alright, chat, let's steal some shit. You ease the door open, but no one greets you. Your eyes are immediately drawn to the colossal metal safe that occupies a quarter of the room, just a few steps away. You knew the recipe was protected, but not like this. The safe looks like it was taken from a set of a heist movie. It should be locking up gold bars instead of, what, a recipe for coffee? But as you run your hand across the surface, wondering just how gonna crack it open, there's a rustle nearby. You snap upright with a bolt of unbidden adrenaline. Oh! Is that my boss? Oh my god! Look at him! I'd do my job for him. Like a dragon emerging from its hoard, a tiny, gold-eyed tuxedo cat rouses from a pet bed on top of the safe. He blinks, stickly, then suddenly glares at you, fur on end and eyes aglow. Don't touch my shit! He spits the words at you like darts, light crackling through his panicked eyes. The air in the room starts getting heavier, as if brewing into a thundercloud. Oh, I love him, little baby. Little baby, give him pets. Pet, 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 pet. Who sent you? If you think you're going to best me in my own domain, then... Oh, wait, you're the new hire, aren't you? Quick as a power cut, the light in his eyes blinks out and the pressure lifts with it. The cat sighs, leaping smoothly from the safe onto the desk. Sorry, that was unprofessional of me. I'm Fred. Welcome to the Familiar. Good to have you on board. I saved a screenshot for some reason. Well, given the terrifying magic and the talking, he's not a cat. He's a demon bound to the form of a beast. A familiar, in other words. Oh. Very cute, very cute. I like him. I love all his little heart-shaped... Oh! Pet, 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 pet. Little baby. That's the last time I'm pulling an all-nighter on admin. You're lucky to still be young, man. Because after the 1st century, things get... Sloane wanted you onboarded, right? Fred, like the Jones? Yeah, like the Jones, sure. We have one main rule. Do everything you can to show the economist types this place isn't a bad idea. More than fire safety drills, we need drive and spite. So that's what I expect from you. Are we clear? Do we want to get on the boss's good side or do we want to piss him off? Let's befriend everyone until the actual drama starts. That's what I like to hear. So long as we're all on the same page, you and I will get along just fine. Sorry, chat, I'm eating chips. We aren't a happy little family here. We're just hard workers. This isn't gonna work if you aren't prepared to work, just as hard as me and Sloane. As if on cue, Sloane enters the office, a kettle of boiling water in one hand and a packet of coffee in the other. She starts mixing the two in a mug on Fred's desk. Okay, boss. I want that mug. I want that mug. So just okay, boss. That's so cute. Morning, Fred. Is everything alright in here? I thought I heard a bit of shouting. Oh, no. It's all fine. I've just been giving, Fred quickly squints at your name tag. Giving Bingus. Why is he saying my name like that? Why are you putting my name in italics? What's wrong with my name? Giving Bingus the lowdown on the familiar. Our history, what we do, all the good stuff. Sloane gazes at Fred, tracing the tiredness in his eyes. Her smile dims a little. Birthday buddies? Oh, cool. Happy birthday when it finally arrives. Oh, that's nice. I can join you now if you like. We can go over the finer details together. If you've got time, then by all means. He knows it's fake. Quick, cheese it. It's fine, we're fine. It's fine, we're okay. He's just throwing sus. Won't be till next year. I know. But when it arrives, just know I was the first to say happy birthday. With firm movements, Sloane puts the kettle down and closes the door behind her. Fred's eyes lock onto your name tag again as he reads it under his breath. So, Bingus. Stop saying my name like that. And now I'm bold. Look at what you've done, Fred. You did this, Fred. All because you don't think my name is real. Maybe a bribe of wine? Maybe. Maybe I'll pour a little something special in his coffee, you know what I'm saying? That's just a joke, chat. For legal purposes, that's a joke. We're open 8 to 5 most days, but your shift goes 30 minutes longer at the end of closing. Anything after that is overtime. I can give you the forms. Aprons go on the hooks in the kitchen. If anything gets spilled on it, don't be afraid to excuse yourself and replace it as soon as you can. Oh, and if you are going to excuse yourself... And on it goes. Sloane and Fred don't speak to you as two different people, but as two halves of one business. Efficient, organized, and trusting one another as best they can. That should be most of it. I'll be with you on the counter for your training, so don't hesitate to ask me any questions. She's cut off again by the phone. Oh, excuse me. Dave! Ooh, he looks cute. I wonder if she's got a crush on him. When I got rated into you, I initially thought I accidentally opened your stream twice, because you have an insanely similar name to another streamer I'm watching. Does it happen to be Sylvixen? Because that would be, like, the second time that someone's come into my stream being like, oh my god, Sylvixen, it's you! And then, like, realize that it's not her. It's so unfortunate, because it's like, it's not unfortunate, like, sad, but I think it's funny, because I don't know about her. Maybe Sylv is part of her real name, I don't know her real name, but Sylv is my real name, so it's just a funny coincidence, and we're both Australian, except I think she's in Perth. And I'm in, like, New South Wales, so we're on opposite sides, but we're both Australian, so it's just really funny that we got similar names and a similar accent. Collab? Oh my god, no, I have a story to tell you. So I went to Supernova Sydney, right, which is my biggest convention of the year every year. And as I was setting up the table this year, I saw someone with one of the Twitch varsity jackets, and it had Sylvixen written on it. And I didn't think she could hear me, but I was like, I pointed to her and to my table buddy, and I was like, oh my god, I like, that's Sylvixen. And she turns around, because she heard me, with a big smile, and I got super embarrassed, and she walks over to the table, and she goes, oh my god, hi, yeah, that's me, I'm Sylvixen. And I had to explain to her, because I was freaking out, I explained to her, oh, I've actually never watched your streams before. I know you because someone from your community came into my community thinking that I was you, and now we have, like, a little bit of a mutual, like, viewer base, because some of your viewers get mixed up between me and you, come into my stream, and then they like my content. And as I'm explaining this to her, her smile is fading in real time. She's realized very quickly that I actually have no idea who she is, and she goes, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, yeah, I'm really sorry, and, like, she walks off. It wasn't a bad experience, it's just so embarrassing, you know? Like, oh my god, it was awful. I usually watch 2 streams at once, and she's who I was watching when I got rated into you. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh my god. Alright, I need a minute to, like... I'm getting embarrassed all over again. You biffed it! Shut up! Oh no. Listen. I don't know why I share these stories with you guys. It's so embarrassing. Alright, moving on. Hey, Sloane. Just unloading the van out back, so there's your heads up. Thanks, Dave. I'll be right there. I should be off. I need to give my signature for the deliveries. Thanks again, Fred. Oh, Bingus, before you join her, I'm sure you've heard about our recipe. Must be dying to learn what makes the Familiar's coffee so irresistible. Sure. I gotta play hard to get, chat. But it's not so much a set of instructions as it is... Well, I won't get too arcane with you. It's more of a background thing, like the internet. You use that, right? The secondhand embarrassment goes hard. That actually hurt to imagine. I know! It hurt to imagine, so just picture me going through it, not just hearing about it from someone else. It was so embarrassing. Point being, even if you don't see it, it'll still be working its magic back here. In a drill-proof, bomb-proof, 6-gauge safe, which only me and Sloan can open. Also, I cursed it. Look at his face, bro. Ooh. Great opportunity for Fred to act suspiciously in front of others. Oh, okay. It's protected against teleport-based attacks too, of course. Oh, Sloan offered to show me the recipe earlier. No, I don't want to throw sus on anyone just yet. We haven't met everybody yet. You can never talk with her again. I don't know if I will ever see her again, to be fair. Because again, she was in Sydney for, like, the event. But, like, she lives on the other side of Australia, if I remember correctly. Like, Adelaide or something like that. So I don't know if I even ever will see her again. But, man, if I do, I'm just gonna have to pretend that I don't. Because, man, that was so... And the only thing that could be worse is if she, like... If we do see each other again and she recognizes me and she comes up to me, that would be worse. Hello, Governor. Hello, Mike. Welcome in. Remind me to keep my distance at cons from you. Oh, that's mean. That's mean. You're mean. It's probably wise to stay in Fred's good books, but at some point you'll need someone else to take the blame for your crime. Exactly. All our livelihoods depend on that recipe. Its safety is our safety, so I protect it in the way I'd protect anyone, with a 0.5 centimeter of enchanted steel. He looks back at the vertebral vault behind him, as if checking that it's still there. Can never be too careful with these things, especially in this economy. I mean, wasn't it just last week that Raphael Hendricks wrote off his beauty store chain? It's inspirational how these CEOs act. Imagine you accidentally started a rival. Chat. Sylviction is a Twitch partner. I'm gonna click out of the game for a second. Just to show you guys. This is a Twitch partner we're talking about. Twitch partner ain't gonna start no rivalry with me, okay? Where is she? Oh my god, she's live right now. Oh my god. I shouldn't be here. She's a Twitch partner with 13k followers. Alright? She's not starting beef with me. I'm not starting beef with her. We're just minding our own business, okay? I can smell the tea brewing. I wasn't paying attention to what's going on. Nothing. Nothing's going on. I told an embarrassing story and now chat's bullying me about it because it involved another streamer. You'd never see me at a con anyway. This distance is too difficult on our hearts. Why are you getting all poetic on me now, Swift? Alright. Let's focus. Expanding isn't easy. I mean, ideally, we'd have an accountant, a consultant, another chef, but we've got you, and you're one hell of a good start. Especially with our regulars. Ugh, you'll meet them soon enough. You should catch up with Sloan. Anything you need, I'll be back here going over these papers. As you leave the office, Fred pours a single sheet of paper on the files on his desk. Even upside down, you recognize that it's your CV. Someone clip the tea, I need to know what happened. Shh. No, you don't. It's okay. Don't worry about it. If you missed it, you missed it. Don't worry about it. Not a moment after you enter the kitchen, someone waves at you from the back door. In the doorway, next to Sloane, is a uniformed courier. A man, just as unremarkable as you. Oh, okay. A precarious stack of cardboard boxes wobbles threateningly behind him. Say, you're Bingus, aren't ya? Sloane was just telling me about you. All good things, I promise. Mostly good. Ow. You know what? It's your fault for not paying attention. I said what I said. Dave gives Sloane a package and gives you a conspiratorial eyebrow waggle. He pauses to take a long breath inward through his nose. Ooh, is that apricot? So you did go for the new recipe. Fred must have taken some convincing. Oh, I'm just trying it out. We'll see how they sell first. Hey, if I come by once I'm off work, that's one customer right there. Guaranteed. Sloane breaks away to put each package right in its place. Dave looks at you, eyes glistening. Hey, Bingus. Have a good first day, yeah? Oh, he's gonna be around. Well, let's be nice to everyone for now, because we don't even know what's, like, all of our opportunities are gonna be. He might not be here for it, but if all goes well, today's gonna be good. That's the spirit. Any more for me, Dave? Just a couple bigger things, but I'll grab those this time. Don't let me interrupt your induction. I can't read anymore. Are you sure? I could carry... I'll catch you later for that pastry, yeah? I think one of them likes the other. I can't tell who is into who. Dave walks away whistling, his footsteps gradually going quiet in the alley. Bingus, I am so sorry about Fred. I know he must have overslept today. That's on me. You notice her hands are balled into fists, one so tight that even the stone starts to buckle. I just wanted your first day to be easy, but... oh well. Let's get you behind the counter, shall we? They both like each other, they just don't want to admit it? Maybe. There won't be time to take you through all the machines, so let's just fill the drip maker. I keep the house roast down here. She effortlessly pulls open a burlap sack of beans, scooping them into the grinder. As you pulverize them, the aroma of coffee fills your lungs like a cloud of bitter smoke. I love that smell. The smell of coffee is enough to wake me up in the mornings, chat, honestly. Like, just the smell of coffee beans, that's enough. Today's been all over the shop, hasn't it? We should get a wee moment to breathe now. Only one customer comes in this early, and they don't do Mondays. I'll introduce you tomorrow. Sloane smiles, the stone wrinkling around her eyes, and it dawns on you. This is beginning to feel like a real job. I mean, yeah, it is a real job. We're only here until we steal the recipe, but until we steal the recipe, this is a job. As you finish that thought, the front door swings wide open and your first customer skips inside. Ah! I've seen her in, like, the thumbnail art that I was looking at for this game. Sorry, chat. I'm eating chip because my throat hurts, and instead of being smart and drinking water, I want to eat chip. Alright, I'm ready. You spot at least 4 shades of pink in their outfit. Pink fingernails, pink sun hat, pink lipstick, pink backpack. That dress must be bespoke too. Pricey. Alright, this is the same pink as this. This is a different shade of pink, so that's 2 shades of pink. This is the same pink as this. This is a different pink. This is also a different pink. So that is 4 different shades of pink. Okay, and not including her hair. Her hair would be a 5th shade of pink. Alright, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Rogue, why? Stop. Stop embarrassing me. I've already embarrassed myself enough. This is harassment is what this is. Alright, sorry. I have a bunch of messages on my phone. There we go. I had to get rid of them so I could still see the Discord chat. Nut chip. That's Gaia. Listen. He's just so tasty, okay? Delicious. Alright. As they draw close, though, you spot pointed fangs in their cheery smile and deep red eyes behind their tinted glasses. It's a vampire. Good morning, Sloan. Fine, I will have a sip. Because the lore. You guys have so much Sylve lore, though. You guys have so much Sylve lore. There, I had my water. Are you happy? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry, baby girl. My microphone, not you guys. You guys are mean. Oh, I spoke too soon. Morning! Before you order, this is Bingus, our new barista. Ah, so you're finally upscaling! You know, I saw some prime real estate going for cheap in Moonbow. If expansion's on your mind. Slow down, we're not taking over the industry just yet. The vampire looks as if they have more to say, words bubbling just beneath the surface, but settles on a pout. Bingus, this is... I'm Jessie, with an IE. Jessie's eyes swivel to you with abundant curiosity. You're not in uniform. Is this your trial period? Should I be giving feedback on your drinks? All criticism will be constructive, I promise. Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Just a supply chain issue. What'll it be this time, Jessie? Hot chocolate, please. Yo, why is she shaking like that? Girlie going feral for her drink, bro. Hot chocolate, please. And I'll have it with whipped cream, nutmeg, caramel, marshmallows. Oh, wait, will that fit? Marshmallows, then whipped cream, then caramel, and the rest. Oh, but what if I got cookies too? Oh, that's why. Give me one of everything, and 2 chocolate chip cookies, please. I love her expressions. She's so fun. I like this. Sloane's already off to the side, rifling through her arsenal of ingredients. Meanwhile, Jessie brandishes a pink, bat-styled mug from their backpack, placing it on the counter as their eyes flick back to you. Even if Sloane and Fred aren't aiming for world domination yet, you're still on the front line of their expansion plans. They're investing a lot of trust in you. So tell me, do you feel like a good investment? How far are you willing to go to succeed? Well, I mean, this is the truth, because I'm here to steal the recipe, so let's say I'll do anything. The vampire peers deep into your eyes, then nods, as if confirming a suspicion they had. Good. So, Jessie, what brings you here on this lovely Monday morning? Are you trying out a new schedule? Oh, no, much more exciting than that. I've got a meeting with the board after this, so I came here to prepare. It'll go much smoother with something sweet. Ah, for your infamous internship? How is your family treating you then? About as well as usual. Trust me, I'd much rather be here than to help the familiar. Is that a golem? I can't remember what they called her. But no. There was something else. Alright, chat. I've been reading too much. My chips are cold. My burger is cold. Give me a second. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge and we'll eat more of it later. I'll be right back, chat. in my blanket now because the aircon is making me cold, but I can't turn it off because the boyfriend is warm. Time to commit arson. No, stop. We're not committing anything, okay? We're committing thievery on their recipe, and that's it. But then, Fred, just like everyone else, sees my last name is Hendricks and thinks I'm some sorcerous corporate spy out to suck the proverbial blood from his business. Of course, the Hendrickses. Rich, powerful, and most troublingly for you, magically talented. Ow, rude. Jesse looks at you, anticipating your judgment with a flat smile. Oh, Fred did say he was looking for a consultant. He called your father crashing out on a failed business inspirational. Well, you're far too fashionable to be a spy. Okay, I think now is when we start throwing shade at people. I think now is a good time. But do we start throwing shade at Jesse or... Oh, increase Jesse's suspicion of Fred or create an opportunity for Jesse to act suspiciously. Let's do this. Tap the vamp? Yeah, I do want to tap the vamp. She's pink? I like her very much. Odd. He didn't strike me as someone who'd appreciate those practices, adopting a CEO mindset, I suppose. Try not to let your family get you down, Jesse. You'll get your chance to prove yourself someday. Well, if all goes according to plan, that chance should come today. Fingers crossed. Sloane passes Jesse's now full mug across the counter. By some miracle of physics, it hasn't spilt over yet. Maybe this was a bit ambitious, but if I use a cookie to scoop up the cream and let the marshmallows melt, I can finish it in 30 minutes? Ah, thank you, Sloane. And Bingus. Jessie swipes her card, then their mug, making a beeline for the booth seat before the payment even goes through. They assemble their workstation in mere seconds, a sheaf of papers, a stack of textbooks, and a predictably pink laptop. The mug stands vigilantly at a safe distance. Jessie was a surprise, but at least they're a nice one. I'm just grateful they didn't come in at the same time as... Ooh! Rocher, my son, I know you have a type. I know you have a type. What do you think, my son? Before she can finish, the front door swings open and a siren rolls into the room. She's wearing a sleeveless orange turtleneck, a magnolia-covered jacket that's relaxing on her shoulders, and a perfectly photogenic smile that doesn't quite reach her eyes. That's the kind of outfit I would wear. Maybe not the leather jacket. I do wear leather jackets, but, you know. Oh! I caught that so goddamn quick. I caught that kiss so goddamn quick. Oh my goodness. Hello, the familiar. It's a perfect day for my long overdue review, don't you think? You'll have to forgive me. I came straight here from my morning swim. I must look a mess. She runs one hand through a river of glossy pale hair, parted by an immaculate side cut, and raises a smartphone with the other, flourishing it like a paper fan. Oh my god, she's so cute! She's so cute, chat! Chat would. Chat would! Don't worry, Bingus. I'll handle this. Oh dear. Oh, do you think maybe they're exes? Whether it's ex-partners or like ex-business partners or ex-friends or whatever, like, do you think they might be exes? Sorry, I just have to make sure my phone is not crashing out on me, because then I won't be able to read, YouTube chat. There we go. Jessie shrinks back, arranging their books to a makeshift wall. It seems to work. The siren glides over towards the counter, not noticing them at all. Now, Sloane, I know you very well, of course, but for the benefit of both me and my adoring fans, who is this? Oh, I didn't think you'd be coming. This is... But the siren's already staring at your name tag, trying to preempt Sloane's reaction. Oh! So that's how you spell Bingus, Antage. I'm Alexandra... Agyros? No, it's Agyros. It's gotta be Agyros. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. You don't happen to have a grimoire account, do you, Bingus? I'd love to give you a proper credit on my post. How about a drink first, before anything goes onto the internet page of yours? Quite right, Sloane. I'm getting ahead of myself. Could I have... She clears her throat and straightens her back. A blue sea salt caramel frappe with soy milk and non-dairy whipped cream on top. Plus, a little of that raspberry chocolate powder would be lovely. Thank you so much. Ooh, actually this kind of sounds like an order I would drink. The only thing is I would probably replace the soy milk with oat milk because I'm not a huge fan of soy milk. I should have everything. Let me check the back first. Bingus, could you grab a plastic cup for that? Lids are at the bottom left cupboard. Wait, do you have any
My
of those
instinct is to push the siren down and go at her so the floor breaks.
I knew you had a type, my boy. I knew it. In the silence, Alexandra's smile slides off her face. She sighs sharply through her nose. Are you alright? I know this whole song and dance can be quite overwhelming if you aren't prepared, but then you don't know who I am anyway, do you? I've never heard of you. Sorry. Oh, look at her smile. Oh, look at her smile. Ah, that would make sense. Thanks for getting it out of the way.
But the wife gets first dibs.
Oh, of course. Of course. Your wife would be all over this woman. Bet. I know you and your wife. I hope I made a good first impression, for whatever that's worth. Sloane returns, hands full of yet more ingredients. You hand her a cup and she starts filling it dubiously with blue syrup. Should I expect your fans to start ordering these frappes in the hundreds? I'm not sure they're on theme anymore. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. The drink's just to showcase how skilled you are at your craft. It's aesthetic. That's what the audience really wants. Alexandra plucks the card reader from the counter with a sly smile, passes her phone across it and hands it back with a wink. There's a 30% tip attached. Aw, cute! We love a woman who tips her cafe. You'd know better than me about this social media stuff. Sloane, Bingus, trust me, you've got a wonderful, cozy place here. What's not to love? Those donuts, those menus. Alexandra turns around to gesture to the cafe, and her eyes finally land on Jessie. Her voice freezes in her throat. Jess? Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Jessie. Hey, Alex! Didn't know you were coming today! It was on my page. I should have dropped you a message. Sorry. Oh, baby girl. The expressions are so good. Sloane puts the finished frappe to one side, pushing past you to tend to the transformed Jessie. Alexandra squeaks a little closer to you. Jessie, we need to cook. No, she's fine. She's fine. We're not cooking anything. I'm sorry, Bingus. Drama's the last thing I'd want to bring into this establishment. Or to Jessie. She plucks a frappe from the counter. You're not sure how anything that color could taste any better than tolerable. I know when I'm not wanted. I'll just snap a few photos and then be on my merry way. The lighting's not ideal, but I can fix it in post. Feel free to dim the lights. The switch is right there. Jesse really didn't know you were coming, but they seem so organized. I don't know what's going on between you two, but I'm sorry. I like that one. Thank you. I'll spare you the messy details, but needless to say, it didn't end well. Not that there was much of an ending to speak of, really. Ooh, I think Alexandra ghosted Jesse. With a final smile, Alexandra takes her drink to the cafe's centermost table, posing it like an art exhibit. Jessie, still a bat, keeps staring at her, but she doesn't look back. With an exhausted puff of smoke, Jessie returns to their original form and slumps into their seat, eyes wandering to the crescent moon bracelet on their wrist. Sloane returns after confirming they're okay. Oh my god, I can't read. Sorry, I didn't think... Yeah. Both of them at once can be a wee bit complicated. They used to... She's cut off by the sound of a motorbike revving down outside, heralding the arrival of your third customer. Okay, yeah, so they're exes. Oh, hello! Nice wig. Also, the music is completely gone now, I just noticed. This person is a first, even for you. Someone whose body lacks everything but a skeleton. You don't know any kind of magic that can make that work. Skinless, fleshless, sigilless. Although he does have hair, which you're pretty sure isn't a type of bone. A stiff, dark brown pompadour that prompts up a pair of sunglasses. Grudge? Grudge, hey! How's it going? I feel like I've barely seen you since ArtCon. Oh. Oh dear. Poor Jesse can't catch a fucking break, dude. Poor Jesse, man. He reaches the counter, undeterred. You're waiting for Sloane to address him like the others, but she's just staring, locked in place. Oh. Oh, okay. So you're the new barista. Good job making it this far. Makes you one of the best, don't it? Ain't just the coffee you brew, it's your resolve. Okay, this guy's weird. Can I... Can we take your order? Yeah, resolve. Well, let me tell ya, I know your type. I know you're up to nothing. I know you're up to something. I can feel it in my... I can feel it. Sloane, I would like to order. Thank you kindly. What is up with this guy? What is this guy's accent supposed to be? Oh, oh. Let's put your barista to the test. I'll have a coffee. Black coffee. Okay. I mean, black coffee is probably one of the easiest ones to make. The only thing you gotta make sure that you don't fuck up the order between like the water and the actual coffee. You gotta put the coffee on top. From the pot. It doesn't have to be... Yeah. I think we might, Sloane's eyes bounce between his skull and the coffee pot on the counter. Bingus, why don't you handle this one? It'll be good. For training. Seems like she isn't gonna budge. You grab a cup and start pouring. Wait, what's his name? Bingus? Oh good, they are mixing up the pronouns. Okay, cool. Okay, I think I got it. Bingus! So that's the name of my nemesis. Oh, what? Huh? Dude, who are you? I'm Grudge. Grudge Knuckles. And you best remember it. Oh, fuck you, Grudge Knuckles. I already hate you. Is the store not open? I don't know. Even if Frederick gave you this job instead of me. Oh, that's why he wanted to work at the cafe. Okay. There's bound to be cracks in your meticulous facade. Your coffee making halts at this revelation. He had a whole rant prepared just because you got this job with an application like that? You caught me, this is all a ruse. You're making it obvious why they didn't pick you. Let's start a fight. I don't like him. Ah, hitting me right in my non-existent heart. You're gonna make a fine nemesis, that's for sure. As much as it pains me. Physically. You present the now full cup to Grudge. He daintily drops in a sugar cube, then stirs the coffee with a bone-like spoon, which he apparently just has, loose, in one of his pockets. Job market rough. Yeah, job market is rough, let's be fair. Heh, nice try, Bingus, but I know coffee when I see it, and there's no way this... He puts it to his jawbone and takes a delicate sip. The liquid seems to vanish as soon as it enters his mouth. Oh, so he is an organism. It's... Damn it, it's just like usual. How'd she get it right so quick? It's so bitter, yet so energizing. Fine, I'll hand it to ya. Looks like you're real lucky. That's a decent cup of coffee. But beware, I'm watching ya. He takes the cup and spins dramatically away from the counter. It's then that he finally spots Jessie. Jessie! Grudge! They immediately hug. Oh, okay. So he just ignores her sometimes and she's cool with it. Alright, I see. It's so good to see ya! Why didn't you pipe up earlier? I was waiting for you to finish. It sounded like you had a lot to get off your chest. Ah, yeah, you heard that. Sorry, it was just a personal... Nah, doesn't matter. How's your job going? I could tell you, but I've not got long. Are you sure you don't want something with your coffee? Sloane's made some great cookies today, and I'd happen to buy... Oh, no. I shouldn't give my nemesis the satisfaction. Not after walking away all conclusively like I just did. They should have named the skeleton James. Maybe there's a different character named James. We don't know. Grudge, you haven't even paid yet. I admire your candor. Candor, I think is how you say it. But are you sure Bingus is your nemesis and not Fred? Ah, Fred's a real villain, that's true. But a nemesis? That's different. It's gotta be personal. She's just there on her phone. But you don't know who Bingus is yet. Maybe start with a rivalry as practice? A rival, eh? Having a lovely time at... No, I used lovely last time. They'll think it's just insincere. What if I... Oh, I almost forgot. Alex, how you doing? All good over there? Oh, Grudgy. I didn't see you coming. How have you been? Well, it's funny you're here, actually. There was something I wanted to... I'll just talk to you later. You too, Jess, if you're busy. Sorry, I should pay for this. Grudge sheepishly returns to the counter, hands fishing through his jacket pockets for some loose coins. Well, I'm back. Got too caught in the whole confrontation to give you money, even if most of it's going straight to Fred's pocket. Ugh. But I'll say this. I'm practically a coffee detective, and I'm detecting something odd about ya. So as long as I come here, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what. You think I'm suspicious? Wait till you see what Fred's up to. Is it just me or is Alexandria trying to ignore you? Then catch me. I kind of want to know why Alexandria is ignoring him. Ignore me? Why would she... Nah, she's just sowing seeds of doubt in me, Bingus. She's busy, that's all. Without another word, he perches on a stool by one of the cafe's front windows. Over his shoulder, Alexandra and Jessie swap looks of confused concern. Oh. I'm guessing he's been unemployed for a while. Good job, Bingus. Now would be a good moment to put his purchase into the register. As she's halfway through showing you how to work the cash register, you turn and see Fred jump up on the counter next to you. How's it going out here? No need to panic, this isn't a performance review. Just checking if things are... He surveys the regulars in the cafe with no small amount of scorn. Sloane, why don't you come with me for a moment? I've been meaning to have a chat. But we still need to... She looks forlornly at the pile of coins Grudge left. Even at a glance, you can tell it covers the price of the drink and then some. This might be your last chance to sow suspicions before you execute your plan. Better choose wisely. Oh, really? I'll ask about Grudge. Not that I've seen. I mean, I don't know him as well as the other two, but the way he talked, well, it'd be surprising to hear from anyone. As silence returns to the room, so too does your opportunity, but you can't help but overhear Fred and Sloane's hushed conversation in the kitchen. I'm just saying, if our best regulars keep bringing their drama in here, no one else is gonna want to stay. With a sigh, Sloane leans against the kitchen island, the full weight of this morning's events seeming to suddenly sit on her shoulders. They're good, reliable customers, and I'm sure things have been tricky, but we've got Bingus now. With a little hard work, we can turn this around. Besides, aren't there enough names on your board of bands already? Let's not add any more while we're going through a rough patch. She eyes a corkboard near the walk-in fridge. There must be at least 24 names on there, marked with reason of ban in vindictive felt tip. Okay, so he's been banning a bunch of people. Oh, sorry, my eyes are really watery. Oh my goodness, not now. We're about to steal the recipe. What's happened? Drama. We met the 3 customers. 2 of them are exes. One of them seems to be unemployed. And yeah, that's about it, really. We're about to commit arson? No, we're about to steal their recipe. I know. You're right. It's just, we don't exactly have a recipe for success here, do we? I did want to talk about our recipe, actually. You know, since we've got a new hire, and... Can we just deal with one thing at a time? First priority is cutting down costs. Now, I noticed that the price of algae extract for that blue drink got hiked up, and I figured... Wait, no. Shouldn't leave Bingus on their own for too long. Not the warmest welcome, is it? I'll go. What are you doing now? Fred? A sudden knock on the back door stopped her from following after Fred. Ah, Dave's back. Let's deal with that first. One thing at a time. Despite promising to supervise you, Fred ignores you as he slinks past the counter and jumps onto a nearby table, muttering to himself. Now, regulars. This is gonna be a long climb from here to anything stable. While Fred's presence draws little attention, you start rifling through your bag, making sure you can take any opportunity to launch the heist. At Fred's arrival, Jesse looks up from their work and shoots Grudge a quizzical look. Grudge moves over to them, mind clearly just as boggled. What's he doing out here? Looks like he's just contemplating. What's he even got to contemplate? Get it together, Sylph. Right through the— I'm sorry. I'm fine now. I'm okay now. Should I become a missile? I mean, it's up to you, really. I don't know. In the background, Alexandra tries her best to get a clear shot of her drink, but Fred is perched in the way. Freddy, darling, would you mind scooching over a little to the right, would you? Since you didn't consent to any photos, I'd like to respect that. Alexandra, I've got bigger things to worry about than photographs right now. Could you leave me in peace for just a moment? And don't call me Freddy ever again. Bigger things? What bigger things, Fred? We're all you got. Maybe start acting like it. Grudge, maybe don't... Not another fight. It's then that Sloane joins you in the main room, dusting her hands clean from Dave's latest packages. Finally. Fred, you doing alright? Sloane stands still at the sight of Grudge and Fred's stare down. She gazes into his hollow sockets. Let's not fight today. We can be reasonable, can't we? No. That's me and my partner. So we can be reasonable today, right? No. We've got a new hire today, and if this is the impression we're giving him, we'll be doing him a disservice. Now, if you excuse me, I've got a new hire to attend to without any more interruptions. As Fred starts to turn around, you scramble for your bag, knowing you have mere milliseconds to execute your plan. A thought suddenly strikes you. You didn't try to make anyone act suspiciously. Right now, that could cause you everything. Well, yeah, but that's because I was trying to get to know people, and the game didn't want to give me time to get to know people. But you can't delay your plan any further. You've spent too long without this, too long waiting, and you're not going to get any better chance than right now. You reach into your bag, and in an instant, all the light and sound is sucked from the room. The sound of panic are quickly quelled by a magic now pulsing from your cozy coast sleep-tight blackout blanket. What the fuck? Even in the silent darkness, you won't have long before everyone gets a sense of their surroundings, but you've been over this plan too many times to fail now. Step 1, take 3 steps into the kitchen, then 6 to the right. You paw over the door handle and slip into the office, thankful that there wasn't an apron to stop you. Step 2, 1, 2, 3 steps, and you feel the cool surface of the safe against your fingers. Step 3, you reach into your bag and give your can of Curse Be Gone a Curse Be Gone, fuck. A few sprays on the safe and the wards are already flaking off. But there's something else. A sound cutting through the silence, crackling like lightning. Fred's casting a counterspell. You don't have long. Step 4, spin the wheel and heave the safe door open. Feel around inside until you've done it. Against all odds, you've managed to pull off the heist. Didn't make it easy for yourself either. Your shaking, outstretched hands grab the cafe's secret recipe before stuffing it into a tiny pocket dimension of your teleport lunchbox. But at this crucial moment, you can't help but think of the other people in the cafe. If anyone, you should try and pin this on. You exhale, but the sound is too clear. Fred's counterspell is taking hold. Even if you pull all your weight on the safe door, you wouldn't have time to close it properly. The best you can do is return as quickly and quietly as you can. As you take careful steps back to the counter, you try your best to control your breathing and not let exhilaration show. It's been so long. But as you take careful steps back to the counter and the darkness finally dissipates, you know that you're not safe yet. You've got to find an exit in the ensuing chaos, without arousing suspicion somehow. Whoa, he was quick. As the silent darkness lifts from the cafe, the first thing you see is Fred bounding into the kitchen, crashing through a cat flap into the office. Bingus, is everything okay in here? No one's hurt? What was that exactly? Blackouts don't usually come with spontaneous hearing loss. It is possible that the light and sound enhancements, these glitches, can happen, but it's rare that they're as dramatic as that. Jesse, we don't have any enchantments, sorry, not enhancements. We don't have any enchantments like that. This wasn't planned. Huh? The plot thickens. Wait, where did Fred go? Before anyone can move, Fred rushes back into the room. Nobody leaves. His eyes crackle gold and chains of light fly across the cafe. The front door, the windows, the back door, no exits are spared. Sorry, I have like a sore throat and I wasn't sure if I needed to cough. Ugh. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Understand? And if you aren't gonna turn yourself in, I'll just root you out myself. Curse be gone? What in the 1960s Batman is that? Oh no. I like classic Batman. Alright, I'm gonna have a sip of water first, and then we'll carry on. Alright. What? I'm sorry, but whatever just happened is your business. I'm not missing my meeting. I'm sure you have a plan, Frederick, but is it really necessary to, trap us inside your lovely cafe? If you just wanted us to stay, you didn't have to do that. Classic Batman is underrated. I'd like to see more classic Batman. I haven't seen an awful lot of it. And what are we accusing us of exactly? Sitting perfectly still while your lights went weird? Fred, what's going on? While the lights were out, someone went into my office and somehow opened the safe, which means one of the people in this room has stolen our secret recipe. It's as if the whole room flinches. Suddenly, everyone's looking at everyone else, wide-eyed, searching their faces for the slightest trace of an answer. Jesse seems to be evaluating everyone in turn, but their piercing red eyes burrow into Fred for the longest. Grudge, whose eyed you so suspiciously before, briefly turns his attention to Alexandra. Sloane looks Grudge over with a furrowed brow, although she seems less suspicious and more just sad. Most importantly, however, no one seems to regard you for very long. But that means, no, this is fine, we can deal with it, it's alright. As unfortunate as this is, I do have a meeting to attend, and I'd rather not get caught up in this. Ha! Good luck getting past my magic. I might only be a familiar, but I promise, if you try and leave, you'll regret it. Jesse's eyes flicker across Fred's barrier, prying for any weaknesses in the spellcraft. Frederick, please. I understand that you're stressed, but it'll be easier to figure this out if we aren't locked in the room, won't it? Yeah, and how do you know it was just one thief? What, oh my god. I think it's supposed to say what if. What if it's a conspiracy of all of us finally getting our revenge? Fucking, this guy is an idiot, dude. Hi, Skinner, welcome in, welcome in. We don't have to act like vigilantes. Let's just call the police and... Enough! Enough! This place is sealed and nobody leaves until we find our thief. Thief, singular, Grudge, because if it was any more, you might have actually succeeded. Was that the dog park? Oh, nice. As for the ACPD, Sloane, fine. I'll call them. I'm betting they'll take their sweet taxpayer-funded time getting here, then this is labeled unsolvable. But I'm not risking anyone making a break for it in the meantime, so we're gonna sit here like adults and get our facts straight. Understand? Now, did anyone notice anybody acting strange? Anything suspicious at all? Might get this over with faster if you fess up now. The room exchanges uncomfortable glances. No one says anything. The suspicions you planted not being concrete enough to mention just yet. Well, yeah, because I didn't really focus on cementing suspicion, I just wanted to get to know people. Well, that's great. Well, great start, everybody. At this rate, we'll have our recipe back within the next 1,000 years. Ugh, there's no use trusting anyone here, is there? I know how these stories go. You've all got some kind of motive. Have you tried Pokemon ZA? No, I have taste. Jesse, the heir to a powerful family with something to prove. There's always one. I am not the heir to anything. I'm the youngest of 5. Alexandra, our femme fatale, although she hasn't killed anyone. Probably. If it weren't for you, I'd take that. If it weren't from you, I'd take that as a compliment. Grudge, the obvious suspect. Too obvious, even. But I'm not ruling anything out yet. So what? That makes you a hero detective? You don't even have a plucky sidekick. Or a hat. The smart thing to do right now is go to the bathroom and put the recipe in your underwear. I think we have like a bag of holding that we put it in. We have some magical device that we stored it in. Sloane, the one you'd least expect. Oh, that's good, I think. But Fred, you can't really be saying that I... Which brings us to our final suspect, Bingus. Your breath can't help but flutter as everyone suddenly turns on you. The red herring. I mean, it obviously wasn't you. You're a human. You've got no magic. You worked hard to get this job. You're in the clear. So that's why she's gonna find out who really did this. And everyone's gonna be polite and answer her questions. What? That is so funny. Best choice is to store it and wait it out. Exactly. I don't want to be any part of this, like, crime puzzle solving syndicate. I just want to get my recipe and get out. I was not expecting it to get this dramatic this soon. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wasn't planting any suspicions, because I was like, oh, we're gonna have heaps of time for that. But at the end of the day, this is just a game demo, so, you know. You're in the clear by the power of racism. Yes. Yes. My boss is racist, and because I'm a simple human, there's no way I was possibly smart enough or skilled enough to get his recipe. Fred, you know me. You don't seriously think I could have done this, do you? This is... Can we all stop shouting for a moment, please? Please? Recipe for what? Coffee recipe, I believe. It's a recipe and we're in a coffee shop, so I believe. I agree, humans are stupid and weak. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's kind of fair. This is a waste of everyone's time. As soon as I can, I'm leaving. Don't try and stop me. I'm with you there, Jess. Though I wouldn't mind knowing who really did it. Divine coffee, I think. I don't know. I think it's a coffee recipe. Sorry, my cat sat down and started licking himself and I just had to watch him for a minute. I love my son. Fred, I know you're panicking right now, but we shouldn't do anything rash. These are our customers, and it's Bingus's first day. Why would we... Her rising voice is broken by a ringtone. She stops with a flinch, putting the call on speaker. Hi, Dave. Hey, Sloane. Got my very last packages out back, but there's these gold chains on the door. I think it's stuck. Are you okay in there? Yeah, I'm fine. We're just dealing with a burglary. I'll give you the details in a second. At the door. Oh, one of those days, huh? Is Bingus alright at least? Good question. Fred's just asked them to interrogate us. Look, I know it's unorthodox, but we all need that recipe. This is the best option for the cafe. For the cafe? I always knew you hated your customers, but this confirms it. No grudge, just you. Can we please not fight already? I'm not gonna solve whatever this is by shouting. It's not a recipe, but it's some sort of spell. I mean, they're calling it a recipe, so we're gonna call it a recipe until they state otherwise. Yeah, it's getting a bit loud over the speaker. Bingus, what do you actually want to do? Oh dear. If I'm getting paid either way, I might as well. Let's calm down, we're on the same side. I don't know, this is a pretty bad first day. Oh my god. Let's calm down, Okay, so that only impressed Alexandra and Grudge. Are we? I'm not sticking around to watch this petty theft get solved. petty. Yeah, like hell we're on the same side. Everyone's a suspect. Even so, I agree, we shouldn't start with antagonism. I'm sure we can sort everything out with a little decorum. And hey, if we are on the same side, I can help Bingus solve the case. Look, are we doing this or not, Bingus? No matter how strange Fred's idea might be, it could put you in a better position until you make your getaway. Time to learn time to lean on the scapegoat part of your plan. I still can't believe you just went for it on the first day. Apparently I've been planning this for a long time, and I was just so excited that I had to get right in there. As Fred starts bounding into the kitchen, you shrug and go along with him. Sloane finishes her call with Dave before following with the heavy footsteps. Silence takes space you leave behind. Do you want to talk about any of that? Just relax for a minute, Sloane. I'm gonna check for clues in my office. Bingus, join me in a minute. Clues? I didn't hire a detective, but here we are. If there's anything I can do to help, please just ask. I'm more surprised that you're not just singing show tunes like an idiot and making yourself not look stupid to do the crime. Well, the thing is, I don't need to make myself look too stupid to do the crime because racism did it for me. I'm just a silly little simple human. There's no way I could have gotten through the magical barriers. I'm just a silly little guy. I will have a sippy, thank you. My throat's getting real sore. I like doing these games because they're very relaxing, very nice way to ease into a stream, but there's so much reading and it hurts my throat. That's why I like Telltale games a lot, or games that have voice lines. It's less painful. Oh, me too. Not sure there's much I can offer besides moral support, but you know, thought I'd say. Can't leave till the delivery is done is all. Thanks, Dave. I think we could use the support while this gets sorted. Well, it'll get awkward if I'm just looking in, won't it? I'll leave you be then. Anything you need, just shout into the alley. Best not keep Fred waiting. Maybe you'll be able to reason with him, calm him down a bit. I think he could use that right now. Outgoing call, asshole! Who the fuck are we calling? You oblige her and enter the office, finding Fred in the middle of a phone call. I wonder if it's possible to team up with one of them and split the reward. I don't think so, because it's just a demo, but maybe in like the final build it might be possible? I'm not entirely sure. You oblige her and enter the office, finding Fred in the middle of a phone call. Yeah, theft. Lock down the whole building. Makes your job a whole lot easier, doesn't it? Oh, he's on the phone with like the police department, I think. Because he doesn't like the police department, I remember that much. A locked room scenario is a little intriguing, I suppose. The person on the phone, you know that voice. Thin and sharp as wire, digging into you just as deep. But where? But, if it isn't urgent... That's not what I said, N. You're not exactly getting picked off one by one. I'll be happy to be there at the earliest convenience. Our department is very busy otherwise. You'll solve it by yourself. Really. Also, like, Fred, charge your fucking phone, dude. You shouldn't expect miracles. We're all just mortal, you know. Oh, excuse me. Mostly mortal. A self-satisfied laugh crackles through the receiver. It bounces off the back of your skull, ringing like tinnitus. If you show your face in my business, I'll see you later, familiar. Bah, why did I expect anything else after dialing all those tiny keys? Ah, Bingus, here already. As you probably heard, the ACPD is taking its sweet time. big surprise. But we don't need them. We'll do the real work. Plan is, you find our prime suspect before the ponies get here and mess everything up. You can do that, right? It's 1 in 4. Logical deduction. Fred sneaks a not-so-subtle glance at your CV across the desk. Should be easy for a, self-motivated artisan like yourself. No! This is where you put Grandmaster Puzzle Solver. Should be easy for a Grandmaster Puzzle Solver, because that is what I am. I am a Grandmaster Puzzle Solver, and this is a mighty fine puzzle, and I am on it, okay? Sit down, Fred. I got this. Right. Let's put those soft skills of yours to use. Imagine I'm one of the suspects. What would you ask me? Do you have the recipe? You didn't you just confess? If you admit it now, I promise I won't be mad. Look to Silent Hill F. Yo, listen. Listen. Shut the fuck up. I beat Silent Hill F on Lost in the Fog. And I only had to look up like 2 of the puzzles. And I had to look those 2 up because one is one that quite literally everybody is getting stuck on. And the other one had 4 different answers depending on what ending you got. So you shut up. Yeah, I tried that already. Didn't work. Good instincts, but we're gonna need more than 2. He stops to breathe out. He starts to breathe out as much tension as he can manage. What we need is evidence. Eyewitness accounts. Motives. That sort of thing. Stuff like, what were you doing when the lights went out? Or, how do you feel about the familiar? Or, what is your relationship with Fred? You know. Well, if that's what he wants while you're trapped here, that's exactly what he'll get. Actually, take this spare notepad. Write down anything suspicious you come across. I want no stone left unturned. Cool, I got notebooks. If you find us the prime suspect with a convincing case, I mean, something thoroughly investigated, we can put things back to normal. Things are gonna get complicated once he shows up too, so I'd appreciate having someone on my side when that happens. I think that leaves us with, gods, until closing time at least, before the police can finally make it to the scene. Ooh, we're on countdown now. Okay. Now let's find you a base of operations. I'd offer you my office, of course, but I need to conduct my own investigation here. Where to put you? Fred hops off the desk reluctantly, dragging his phone along inside his clenched maw. Bathrooms, cold storage, not great for health and safety. Oh wait, what about the counter? You'd be there anyway, and it gives you a great view of... Fred's gaze catches the open sign still lit in the cafe window. He sighs and bounds across the room to correct this message. As he does, you notice his phone, left forgotten, on the countertop for a few crucial moments. I'll take the phone. You take the phone and stow it under the counter out of sight. Now you'll use it. How you'll use it, you're not sure, but an opportunity will surely present itself. Posture casual and expression reserved, your boss doesn't seem to notice anything out of place as he returns to you. Sorry about that, Bingus. Don't want any prospective customers banging on locked doors. Instead, we've got a whole day of business lost thanks to this fiasco and... well, never mind. That should be everything you need for the investigation. Ask questions, find solid motives. Simple in theory. I know how this sounds. It's a dumb idea, but it's the best we've got right now. And if we don't do something, this place is going under. All our livelihoods are at stake here, so get out there and catch us a thief. Please. Having said his piece, Fred leaves you for his office, his phone's disappearance left unnoticed. Scratch behind his ears and make him purr. I wonder if that would work. Because he's a demon in the cat's body. I mean, I'm sure it would work. What do you think, Nemi? Nemi doesn't care. He's asleep on my foot. Hunkered down behind the counter, you take a moment to reflect. Your plan went off without a hitch, until it didn't. The boss doesn't suspect you. At least not yet. And if a real detective from the ACPD is coming, no doubt they'll find out that you're the thief. That is, unless you have a convincing scapegoat. With evidence of a motive and others on your side, you might be able to clock off the end of the day without handcuffs. Until that happens, Fred's magic will keep you trapped here. So with that, your investigation begins. Not to find who did it, but to find the perfect person to blame. Become the catnip dealer? Jeez. Alright, let's see. Who do we want to frame? I think Grudge is a very easy, but as Fred said, it's too easy. It's too obvious. There is some motive here with Hendrix, because Hendrix is a really big, like, company thing in this universe. I don't think it would be easy to get Sloane to take the fall. I don't even know how David falls into this. And Alex is just kind of here. Let's do... yeah, let's... oh... how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna do a 6-sided die. Alright, so... from top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? 4. Alright. What were you doing when the lights went out? Route unavailable in demo. Route unavailable in demo. Okay. You set your sights on Alexandra. Ensconced in her corner and somehow wholly focused on taking selfies. It breaks my heart. No, too much. I'm terribly upset. Or, it saddens me to say. That's too detached. Ugh. Surely there must be an easier way to sound sincere, yet appropriately distraught. Oh, Bingus. You want to talk to me? First? I know conversation with me is... scintillating? But I would have thought other lines of inquiry would be more pressing. You know, as a public figure, it's very important for me to set a good example for my followers, so you can count on my full cooperation today. Not that I have much to offer, I'm just an influencer stuck trying to make content out of the world's worst escape room. And trying to make sure the internet doesn't frame me as the villain in the process. Nothing a few very carefully worded posts can't handle. Yeah, extremely carefully. Maybe you shouldn't be sharing any of this online, it sounds like hard work to win over that many people. Well, yes, the internet as a whole is a lot of people, but a curated following? If you're careful enough, you can retain their adoration through any storm. Chat, have I retained your adoration? Have I done that? Am I a good streamer? Have the Alpha Gyarados that I got as a... what is an Alpha Gyarados? What the fuck is an Alpha Gyarados? I don't know what that is. It's the separation, I think. The screen between you makes it easier than winning over someone you see at a 9 to 5. With the bonus of image filters. Oh, it's a big Gyarados. Okay. Are you worried too, Bingus? Being caught up in a crime might not look good for your digital footprint either. People can think whatever they like about me, I'm not bothered. I don't think I want to be anyone's villain either. I'm not like you, nobody spares a second glance at me. Let's do that one. Sorry, I need a drink. Yo. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. Really dry for a second. Oh, quarter for a question tonight. Okay. Her mouth twists and her brows furrow, leaving her face contorted with an uncomfortable display of emotions. She meets your eyes with a purposeful intensity. I'm looking now, aren't I? At least 3 glances from me today, I'd say. You think she's trying to be comforting. Sorry, I feel like I got us off track from your investigation. Suddenly, the phone in her hand buzzes. The siren jolts in surprise, causing the table to wobble. Oh, my screen's blurry all of a sudden. As she scrambles to the right, to write her teetering blue drink, Alexandra is completely distracted. To write her I don't know what, okay. Ooh. I don't want to frame Alexandra. Who do I want to frame? I have to think about it, really. What do you guys think? Should we put the boss's phone with Alexandra? Or should we wait and see if we can maybe plant it with somebody else? I think the vampire is probably the best pick. I think Jessie is probably the best pick. I'm not a fan of him, but she's so cute though. She's so cute and pretty and pink. You second guess the thought of planting the phone, leaving it heavy in your pocket. Skin's right, frame the vamp. Easy. Sorry about that, Bingus. Where were we? Oh, right. I love Jessie too. I love all of them. Also, look at her face. The expressions in this game are so fun. You can ask me any question you like. Okay, so I've only got one question available because of the demo. Well, after having my pictures photobombed by an infuriating familiar and suddenly being swathed with magical darkness, I was in no mood for selfies. Not even the best phones have a torch that can cut through magic. A fact made all the more infuriating when I felt the damn thing vibrate with a notification and I couldn't even read the preview. So, I suppose I was biding my time until I could finally see my phone again. If you can seduce Alexandra, I'd like to, but this is only a demo, so I don't know if we can. Worried about your safety, waiting on important news. Well, she's very, very buried in her phone and social media, so we'll do this. Most notifications feel important to me, but this one was especially, so yes. Now that I think about it, your boss got me so wrapped up in this nonsense I forgot to follow up on the ping. This is my favorite picture of her, by the way, hunched over her phone. I can't wait for this to come out proper. Yeah, I think it's a really fun experience so far. I hope they get the budget for full voice acting, though. I would love that. It would be less painful on my throat. Alexandra pulls up her phone, fingers moving whip quick. I can't do it. Whip quick. There we go. Across the keyboard, even with the anxiety that seems to weigh over her shoulders. Ugh, why is the page taking so long to load? Don't tell me it's some remnant magic messing with my data. Why am I paying so much for 6G if I can't even handle this? Okay, we wanted to frame the bat. We wanted to frame Jessie, so we're gonna do this. It's strange that Jessie hasn't tried to fix that, don't you think? Well, they've been preoccupied with trying to escape. But then again, couldn't they just message ahead or do a remote presentation? That kind of problem solving is usually their go-to. Oh, finally, I'm in. Oh my, Tony has a new bed. Her expression is often prone to tight smiles and withering stares, suddenly brightens into a smile tinged with relief and melancholy. Looks like it's finally time to bid farewell, old thing. Even with all the disaster around her, Alexandra's mind is still on auctioning off her Tony. But what is that exactly? A sale with some baggage might lead to some... A sale with some baggage might lead to some interesting dirt on this carefully curated siren. Okay, we got a bit of evidence, I suppose. I don't know what kind of evidence. Oh, we can ask her about Tony. I will ask her about Tony, but then we're gonna move on to the bat. Bingus, do you really think that's important to your investigation, or are you just bored? Or, let's be honest, just plain old nosy? Made you bold because you ignored me? Bro, I'm reading a visual novel. I'm reading. And by the way, I was hydrating in the middle of your redeem. You just can't hear it all the time. Actually, don't answer that. Humor me and answer this instead. What do you think Tony is? Grudge altering. A pet you've grown up with. A content creator of the year award. But why would she want to get rid of that? I'll say it because it's the good answer, but why would she want to get rid of that? It's not one of the accolades I usually introduce myself with, but I've won a few. Though I believe Tony, in that context, is reserved for musical theatre, and I have never been a good singer. Oh dear, it looks like you used up your only guess, Bingus. Maybe now we can talk about something else, Oh, she doesn't like that. I can ask again, but we're running out of time, so maybe we'll come back. Her hand already hovers over the phone, but she gives you a parting smile. I suppose I'd be happy to answer more questions later if you have any. Sometimes characters will talk to each other while you investigate. You can listen in on their conversations or wait for them to finish. Neither of them will cost you any time. Okay. Ooh, we're not doing too good with Jessie. These two are talking. Let's listen in on what they're doing. I don't want to talk to them, I just want to listen. Maybe something to do with debt. Maybe. Sloane, please. I'm doing a sweep of my office. I don't have time for... You can look for your clues after we talk, Fred. Please. I just can't pretend everything is normal out there. Maybe it's not normal right now, but after Bingus has done some more investigating... That's what I'm talking about. Investigating. You just decided that on your own, out of nowhere. I didn't even get a say. I thought you were just caught up in the moment back there, but you're serious? Putting Bingus up to this on their first day? Maybe it would make more sense if it was me and him in an investigation where we shared the workload. Look, Sloane, I have to cover all my bases here. It's nothing personal. I know. I'm sorry. I was being a bother, wasn't I? Just ignore me. Sloane, I didn't... You know, I do have some inventory to do in the kitchen. I think keeping busy will do my head some good. Ugh, just put a little trust in the plan. We'll talk about this properly when it's all sorted, alright? I promise. Of course we will. Ooh, drama with the co-owners. Alright, let's interrogate. I just want to see what my relationship with her is like. We're really good. So let's start framing the bat. Oh, actually, all of her routes are unavailable. Hang on. How do you feel about the familiar is available? Wow. Okay. Can I ask her anything? They're boyfriends? Sloane is a girl. You turn to Jessie, who stands face first in a thick tome and mumbling loudly under her breath. So, if I have enough energy stockpiled by half hour before, I should be able to fill the mana well to a capacity that could disrupt the spell core just enough. Oh! Bingus! I didn't notice you coming over. Sorry, I'm just figuring out how to... Well... I'm going to disrupt the spell keeping us inside. Then I'm leaving. Not right now, but I'm building up the energy to do it as soon as possible. They're a couple, I'm stupid. Yeah. It's gonna be so hard to see one of these guys go to jail. It's true, they're good. I like them. Very impressive. Thank you. I'm pretty confident it'll be a success, but still, maybe don't stand too close. I just really need to get out there. I know I mentioned my meeting earlier, but it's a certified big deal. If I miss my chance to present to the board, I'll have passed up the opportunity of a lifetime. Her shoulders slump. Sorry, they. I don't think Jessie has ever been referred to as she. I think it's exclusively they. Their shoulders slump, whatever enthusiasm they had for their spellcasting ploy dissipating in the face of reality. Ah, this is so frustrating. I had today planned out to a T. Spent my whole week being anxious about it, and then the day rolls around and it's all just out of my hands. Already got a plan to get out, that's so fucking cool. Yeah. I like Jessie. Jessie's fun. The only one I'm not super keen on is Grudge. I'm not a big fan of Grudge. Oh, now I'm left wondering if I did something wrong. If I should have planned better. If trying to treat myself to a hot chocolate this morning was the most colossal mistake of my life. The world will always get in the way, that's why I stopped trying. When you take your eyes off the prize, you risk losing it. Maybe agency is an illusion. Nah, take your eyes off the prize, you risk losing it. A little bit more cutthroat than I imagined, Bingus. That's not a complaint, by the way. I bet in the full game there's a route where you put the recipe on them. I'm not sure. Because the whole thing is that we wanted the recipe for ourselves. Maybe. But even a workaholic like me can't live on fumes of productivity alone, as much as the idea has got its own appeal. Honestly, I'm still frazzled by this whole scenario. The fact that someone in this building is a criminal, I don't know what to think. Oh, they're getting off the track. Sorry, we're getting off track, aren't we? I don't know where my mind's at with this whole crazy scenario. Their hands, which had been fidgeting with the papers in one of their tomes, fumble. The book cascades to the ground. They let out a surprised squeak and collapse to their knees to pick it up. You notice their backpack open and exposed. Alright, this is where we want to put the phone. Your heartbeat quickens as each millisecond passes, the stolen phone heavy in your damp palm. It falls from your grip into the orderly chaos of Jessie's backpack. When they place their book back on the table, they don't seem to notice anything amiss. Why are we stealing the recipe? From what I understand, we're a human in a world of supernatural creatures and we're not special at all, and the world is mean to us, and so we want to steal this recipe. I don't know how we heard of it, what the lore is, or anything. This is just a game demo, so I'm hoping that the full version will have some slightly more fleshed out answers to these kind of questions, but that's what I'm picking up. Sorry, sometimes I just drop stuff. That sounds silly now that I've said it out loud. Let's just ignore the fact that I said it. I'm just gonna sip my hot chocolate, shore up some energy, and answer what questions I can while we're still here, okay? So, ask away. Alright. All I can ask her is, what is Tony? Okay. I can ask, what's a Tony? Well, it's a name, usually masculine, derived from Anthony. It's also an award for Broadway theatre productions. But I'm assuming through devious context clues that we're talking about Alex's Tony. In that case, he's a custom-built motorbike, complete with a sidecar that might still have glitter trapped in the seams. Okay. Would Alexandra need to be secretive about selling it? secretive in a legal free market context? No. In an emotional one, well... She's really selling her bike, huh? Grudge spent so long on it, fitting the seat, spraying decals, blood, sweat, and bones, I guess, poured into it. He's gonna be really upset. Ugh, and of course she didn't even mention anything about it to us. Just put on a smile and kept a vice grip of her phone because being open and honest is too difficult, apparently. Maybe she's not even being honest with herself. I know that bike meant something to her. There's more than just glitter in those seams. They're memories. Memories of a time before everything got so complicated between the three of us. Chad, do you reckon that there's a polycule? Do we reckon Jesse, Alex, and Grudge were all in a polycule and like that's why everything is so fucked up between the three of them now? There's a very petty mission of revenge without going full mileage of killing everything and cite like the Doomslayer. I do like petty revenge sometimes. She's trying to change Grudge. I don't think anyone is trying to change Grudge. I think Grudge is just worried. Grudge is worried. I think Grudge's behavior is just worrying is what I was trying to say. I guess actually talking to us would mean owning up to all the hurt that's happened since. It'd mean feeling it all at once. It's not an excuse, but I understand. No one wants to feel that kind of pain. The one thing we know for sure is that she'll be getting an influx of cash. But what for? She's one of the most sensible people I know. Budget planning, second only to mine. It's not color-coded. Sorry, I got sniffles. Did one of her pets get sick? Or maybe a pipe burst in her apartment? But it still doesn't make sense. The Alex I know has backup plans for her backup plans. Yeah, but you don't seem to know Alex very well. There's been like a lull period in your relationship, hasn't there? So Alex has cash on the table, and her desire for it is apparently unusual. Money woes could make for an excellent accusation with a little more reasoning. Oh no! Is the demo gonna force me to frame Alex? I need answers, not wild speculation. Oh no, she's suspicious of me now. But wouldn't speculation lead you to answers? I suppose we'll have to agree to disagree. Why would Alexandra need money? I think the game wants me to frame Alexandra. But I don't want to frame Alexandra. Oh, my cat's getting up. Hi, Nemilicious. Of the Baby Bicious. How you doing? My little EP-icious. Oh, you want to cuddle? Come here. This is a visual novel. You can have a cuddle while I'm playing. I'm sorry if my audio quality gets all mumble-fumbled. I've got a cat in my face at all times. Let's ask why she would want money. I'm afraid I still only have speculation for you to go off of, Bingus. It's not healthcare or rent or anything her income should usually be able to cover, and it has something bigger than her savings can cushion the blow from. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the microphone. Let me just move you. There we go. That's better. Hey, Nem. Maybe it's for something else then? But Alex she isn't really close to anyone these days. Nemi, I know you want to lean, but I also need one hand to click my mouse. So let's rearrange like this. How's this? Good? Mwah. I can keep raising suspicion on Alex, but I don't really want to. Even if you're not close, at least you understand her. You know, it would be nice to have both, but if only one is on offer, then I'll take it. Good luck with finding answers. Maybe you'll have more luck with someone who has a less complicated past with her. Alright, let's go back. Be sure to come chat again if you need anything. Alright, let's do... She got slight sus on me. No sus on me, no sus on me, no sus on me, and no sus on me. Damn, she's the only one. Alright, let's go over here. Sorry, my cat's being a bother. Hi, Nem. Mwah. When you approach Grudge, his eye sockets, once unfocused and deep in thought, turn to you instead. So, you've decided it's time to face me, Bingus. Know your mind is warmed up for a proper conversation. Cat Pog. My cat's loving it. My cat's getting so many cuddles and snuggles. This is the time of the stream where he likes to come and get, like, evening cuddles from me. Alright. Ooh, the claws are getting a bit sharp. Gonna trim those? Mwah, maybe later. I've been thinking about what your boss said, trying to narrow down who the suspect could be. Not that I have anything that could really use for an accusation or nothing, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Good ideas are like coffee. They need broth, they both need time to brew. You're overstepping, this is my investigation. Let's do that. Right, sure. You're the barista and the detective. No need to rub it in. Especially when I was only trying to help you out instead of just being quiet. You know, for all my big talk about being a nemesis on account of the barista thing, I don't think anything on my application would have qualified me for the detective part of the job. I don't think I've ever been qualified for anything. I thought everyone was faking it until they made it. If you keep your expectations low, you will never disappoint yourself. I don't think I've ever been qualified for anything. Ow! My cat just smacked me in the eye. Damn. He didn't do it with malicious intent, he was just stretching, but still, I got toe beans straight in my eye. Baby. Mwah, chill out. Relax. Take a fat yawn and don't hit me in the eye. I guess I got something to learn from you after all. If only I could get a sneak at your resume of inspiration, but how would I even go about stealing it? Look, I've got some personal experience with this kind of scenario. In the novel, in my experience, usually the detective's first instinct is something they should follow up on. Which is why I wish I had a first instinct to go off of, but my crime senses haven't exactly been tingling today. Now he's trying to hit me with his tail. Nem, do you want to get down? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You want to get down? You want me to let you go? No, he doesn't want to be let go. He wants to be mommy's baby. Whoa, mommy's baby. Nope, he does want to be let go. Okay, goodbye. Let me just think. Is there anything else that springs to mind? Nah, I'm fresh out of insights on the case for now, Bingus. Alright, time for you to do your worst and hit me with some questions, detective. I've got 2 questions for you. How do you feel about, Fred? Grudge slowly grinds his jaw as if tasting your question. Don't do that, you're gonna hurt your wisdom teeth. Folk might call this place bare bones, but take it from me, nowhere does coffee like the familiar, and that's the most important part. Every cup is brewed to perfection. Alright, how much water have I got left? I think I got maybe 2 sips of water left. Alright, done. Whoops, not what I meant to click. Where's my mouse? Oh, yeah. Even the one I had today was great, and you're the new hire. Dark, moody, complex, just like our current predicament. Shame I didn't get your job. Been drinking the stuff for ages now. I could have proven I know how to replicate it. Just the latest in a long line of missed opportunities. You'll get another chance. You've proven to be a formidable opponent so far. No, I don't like him. Easy for the winner to say, ain't it? My coffee was bitter enough already without the aftertaste of failure. say I taste the coffee when I drink it. My chest starts pounding real hard, I breathe deeper, I feel like, and I feel more. That makes sense? Only the familiar makes it like that as far as I know. Even your first cup had a pretty strong effect. A little weird, yeah, but I ain't complaining. Maybe Fred's enhanced it to be super addictive. I didn't make today's coffee, must be Sloane's magic touch. I did make the coffee though. I did make his coffee. Where'd my mouse go? Oh, here. Oh, but he would do that, wouldn't he? Although I'm pretty sure it's just me who gets those weird feelings, but he would. If I had to guess, the recipe's so magic that its power's been rubbing off on me one coffee at a time. With a few more cups, I'll be slinging lightning from my fingertips. No wonder Fred wants it back so bad. Hell, I do too. Otherwise the best coffee in Artifice might be nothing but a distant memory, and I'll be left decaffeinated husk. I ought to save the last drop of magic while I can then. I'll have to do without if this place goes under. What an odd thread in tapestry of this case. Our thief ain't just stealing coffee, but the magic that makes it shine. How utterly nefarious. Sounds like Grudge is the only customer affected by the coffee's magic, but if he gets some unique upside from it, you might be able to spin that into a motive. Ah, so I can collect evidence on everybody. So that's the first bit of evidence for... Oh wait, hang on. What does this mean? I don't know what this part means. Okay, well we'll just talk to everybody. Go back. What kind of magic is in the familiar's coffee? Grudge looks past you, gazing into the lens of an invisible camera. I ain't no wizard, but I know it's potent. Makes the coffee taste like a rainy evening in a smoky bar, or thumbing through the pages of a beat-up book. It's like... Look, I don't know, it just hits different, alright? If I knew how magic coffee worked, I would've told you before. Suppose Jess might know more about that. Wait, nah, they don't drink it. They get hot chocolate every time, just like I get my coffee. Not one for breaking a routine, not even when I've offered a sip of mine. Okay. Maybe they've avoided the coffee because of the magic? Jess ain't shy about justifying her preferences, so they tell me about that. Right? I mean, they've got to know something about it. Too smart not to. But then Jess can pull out a whole thesis on why they like what they do. Meanwhile, I'm here stumbling over my words. It shouldn't be this hard. Grudge stares into his cup, searching for any answers that might have sunk to the bottom. I like the window person. I guess if you donate, your character could be walking past. Yeah, we saw that at the beginning of the game. This game has a Kickstarter. I will probably have a look at it after we finish the demo, but I believe one of the Kickstarter rewards might be just having your character in the background. Because, yeah. It's a cute design, too. Sorry, don't got the right words for this. I think on it some more. You know, Bingus, at the start of this investigation, I was worried I'd be a little lonely, but with us sitting so far apart and all... But hey, I've had a couple of breaks from my thoughts here and there, thanks to a certain barista. Grudge's skull turns, glancing at the aforementioned fellow customers. Then his jaw twists into a grin. Actually, looks like Jess and Alex are having a chat too. Why don't we join in? Before you have a chance to respond, he's halfway across the cafe floor. Oh, this looks like... Oh, I think Jess is about to try and break the spell. That's what it means when they say they could be us. I thought it was a threat. No, it's not a threat. You find Alexandra and Jessie gathered by the front door. I don't think I'm doing something stupid. Quite the opposite. I'm gonna break the barrier keeping us trapped in here. Hell yeah, put that vampire magic to good use. Bust us out. Would you two stop saying such incriminating phrases? Please? You're right. Less talking, more casting. As soon as Jesse calls their magic forth, the air pressure fluctuates in an awkward rhythm, and the lights flicker overhead. Oh no. Oh dear, this is gonna get real bad. Heavy footsteps quickly puncture the bubble you four had formed as Sloane rushes from the kitchen. What's happening out here? Is everyone alright? Jesse, what are you doing? Before they can formulate a reply, a streak of black fur races past you. Your boss leaps onto the table, claws out, and a snarl on his maw. Oh god, he's so fat. Oh my god, fat, fat, fatty, fat, fat. Haha. And Dave's just look at Dave. My dude. I love Dave. He's just living his best life. He just wants to know what's going on, you know what I mean? Somebody explain what the hell is happening right now. Oh, how many times do I have to explain this? I'm breaking the barrier enchantment that's leaving the cafe. Jesse, I understand you're feeling a little distressed right now, but that sounds dangerous. Let's just talk this out, please. Talk it out? They're already mid-spell. Casting on premise is a bannable offense. Fatty. Yeah, he is a fatty. How did this happen? He's a summoned creature. I don't know how it happened, okay? It's just happened. And keeping your customers trapped inside your cafe isn't a legal offense? Ah! Then I'll see you in court right after I counterspell your petulant attempt to damage my property. Your boss starts casting a spell in retaliation, his anger quickly lost to pure focus. The room, caught between two casters, pulses between an eerie red and a yellow glow. Don't listen to him, Jess. Destroy those wards. Jesse. Jesse. I just want it to be known that I do not endorse the actions of my fellow customers in the slightest. I really think if we just calmed down and talked... Dave? Oh, look, Dave has caught notice. Oh, here he... At the front door, Dave peers sightlessly into the cafe, his face pressed against the glass. Hey guys, Dave here. What's going on in there? It's hard to see with all the glowing. Great. No need to worry. Dave is here. I think I've almost got it. I can see the spell core. Oh no, you don't. Fred's eyes pinch in concentration as he throws his all into combating Jesse's spell. Dave, you need to back away from the door. Oh no, Dave's gonna die. Dave's gonna die. What? Can't hear you guys over this humming sound. Then, everything goes silent. Oh no, Dave is dead. Dave is dead. Like a taut string severed, the barrier meets its untimely demise, unleashing the last of its magic through the very soul in the room. Oh dear. I love Fred's face and I love Jesse's face. They're the best. Well, shit. I actually did it! Slowly, then all at once, the white fades from your vision and the aftermath of the magical onslaught comes into view. Yeah, Dave is gone. Dave is dead. No, Dave! No! It's fine, we have a vampire. She can just eat him. No! I love Grudge. I don't like Grudge. I think he's dumb. I mean, I think that's not a very nice thing to say. I just don't like Grudge. He came on too hard and too fast. You know what I mean? Everyone seems to stand deathly still, caught between awe and shock at the empty hum that resonates through the air. Everyone, that is, except Jessie. I did it! I did it! I did it! Though her breath is short and their movements are lethargic, Jesse's eyes are bright and hopeful. They stumble back to their table, reaching for their bag. You really did it, Jess. You really are so unbelievable. This is so much for your counter spell, Fred. That is it. You're going on the ban board, Miss Hendricks, and your skeleton friend too. Alright, hang on, I'm gonna have a sip of water. Oh my goodness. Do you have a grudge with Grudge or something? Yeah, basically. Mad because magic bad. I know, it's a skill issue, Fred. Everyone, calm down, please. A familiar, long-absent jingle rings through the room. The sound of a new customer entering your ranks. Oh, is Dave alive? It's Dave! Dave steps tentatively into the cafe, his precious box propped outside as he opens the door. Well, how about that? Looks like I can finally make my delivery. A shiver passes through you, skittering up your arms and landing uncomfortably on the tip of your tongue. Another surge of magic rushing back through to the barrier it had just Another surge of magic rushing back to the barrier it had just been excised from. The door starts to swing shut behind Dave. No! Jesse lunges across the cafe, their bag thrown hastily over their shoulder and desperation in their eyes. Their fingers reach out and graze the handle of the door as it finally closes, and the magic barrier they had worked so hard to dispel slams stubbornly back into place. Sorry, I should have held that for you. Let me just... Dave tugs on the door. It does not open. Oh, that's weird. It's not opening. Probably should have put my package down outside. I probably shouldn't have put my package down outside. Wait, you're not telling me we're trapped inside again? Ha! What was that about my counter spell? I'm still here. My meeting. I can't... Why don't we have a calm discussion about what just happened? We'll start with Jesse. Please talk us through why you did what you did, would you? I needed to leave. I have to get to my meeting with the board. Do you understand how many months in advance I had to book this in? Ha! Meeting. You mean you had to get a covert location to hand off my recipe? No! Sloan knows what I'm talking about. And Bingus too. They believed me earlier. They even encouraged me. Oh dear. Oh dear. What? I did encourage her, to be fair. I did. That is something that I did. Oops. The other occupants of the cafe regard you with renewed sense of suspicion. Fred, I do remember them mentioning it this morning. It's not that it justifies dangerous spellcraft. Come on, even if they didn't have a meeting, no one actually wants to be stuck in here. Why is it a crime to want to leave? I would if I could. That doesn't mean making a spectacle is the right way to go about any of this. Well, Bingus, what do you make of the situation? I want to get out of here too. If I had the choice, regardless of guilt, what Jesse did could have been dangerous. Their actions are undeniably suspicious. Okay. Sloan didn't like that. Okay. And would they listen when I told them that earlier? No. Escaping the scene of crime is textbook criminal. If anything, it's too predictable. Look, regardless of how you all feel about the context, you can't deny that this strike against young Hendricks hit air. I told you already, I'm the youngest of 5 siblings! Okay, everyone's looking at her now. Nice. Dave is just here. In spite of their differing opinions, you see the weight of uncertainty settle on everyone else in the cafe. I just realized they only said the doors are locked so as no one jump through the window. Spell. Magic. That's why. That and these windows don't look like they open. Alright, while we're here, does anyone have anything suspicious they'd like to bring up? Fred's gaze makes his way to each individual of the room, but no one steps forward. Great. Good to know that we're all making an effort to clear up this mystery. Well, Bingus, do you have anything to add? Anyone here you think is the prime suspect? Okay. I mean, we can just immediately throw shade onto Jesse. Ha! Of course. After this spectacle, how could they not be? I understand how this looks, but I still ask you to give me a chance to prove my innocence. Ugh, I've had enough of this whole back and forth. I know what I think, and I know we have a criminal court before the damn cops enter the scene. You won't escape. The sharp, uncomfortable silence that lingers in the aftermath of Fred's declaration is cut through by wailing tones of a ringing phone. The boss's ears perk up. Ooh, this is when we find out that the phone is in Jesse's bag. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna turn off the aircon. It's officially too cold for me. Alright, I'm back. I saw Jesse then. Oh, that's so funny. They said the doors were locked, but what about the windows? They used magic to seal up all of the entrances. That's what they said at the start. They said magic has sealed every way in and every way out. They're just trying to go through the door. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna rearrange myself. Alright, there. Wait a minute. Is that my phone? I haven't been able to find the damn thing all day. Where is it? An odd mixture of exhilaration and fear starts to pull in your stomach. Finally, a ploy is starting to go exactly how you planned. And hopefully, it'll end that way too. Wait a minute. It's coming from... Jesse bends down, rifling through the backpack they'd been about to flee with. The rise of with a familiar old phone in hand, brows drawn tight. Wait, this is Fred's? How did it end up in my backpack? Ah, yes. How indeed, Jesse. Oh, look, everyone's looking at Jesse. Ugh, we'll deal with that later. Answer the call before he hangs up on me. A familiar, unsettling voice comes from the phone as Fred answers the call. Just another thing to set you on edge. Oh yes, it's asshole. You know, I was surprised you've been quiet all day. For a moment, I didn't think you'd pick up. Trust me, it wasn't by choice. But now that I have you, what's the status of the investigation? When are you gonna get here? Well, with the silence on your end, we figured it wasn't a very urgent matter and dropped it down the priority list. Got a unicorn incident on the motorway to deal with first. A unicorn? You can't just... Anyway, I gotta go. Jeff brought donuts for lunch. The call comes to an abrupt and unsatisfying end. Fred's expression is drawn, his posture tense. Alright, that's enough spectacle for this morning. Everyone, scatter! Fred, shouldn't we talk more about what happened? Huh, talk. I don't have time to hear any more weak arguments. I want evidence, and Bingus will deliver. If they want to keep their job, that is. Sloane opens her mouth as if ready to make one last argument, but the words fade along with any lingering determination. Oh, poor girlie. Windows are not entrances? Dude, the windows are shut, okay? Let's just suspend our disbelief for the sake of the game. Alright, can we do that? Thank God Jesse can't hear heartbeats like most vampires. Yeah, it's another suspension of disbelief type thing. We just gotta make it work. Looking out at the customers, you see that the sentiment echoed a resignation etched into the lines of their faces. They know they're stuck here, and they know there's only one way out. You've resigned yourself too, but one way out isn't. But that one way out isn't such a bad thing. Maybe it's not too bad in here. I don't know. Not too bad in here. This place is warm and full of life, sometimes. Who says you can't enjoy the reprieve it offers before you make your getaway? What are you all still doing here? Scatter! As everyone despondent floats back to their perch of choice, you see Jesse throw a contemplative glance in your direction. The prime suspect. Perhaps I only have myself to blame for that. Make way back to the small reprieve, blah blah blah. Let's see. Oh! This is locked. I wonder if that's something that I can do if I, instead of throwing suspicion on anyone, I just build my relationship up with people. That might be something I can do. But I also don't know if that's like a thing in the demo. The only reason I would say it might be is because usually when it's locked like this, it says not available in demo. Let's go with I will be free. That or she's too focused on the meeting. It's true, she could be too focused on the meeting. Also like how magic is blood-based. Yeah, I saw that too, that was really fun. I didn't work this hard to go through this much just to fail now. No matter what happens, you will find your scapegoat and reach what you want. You need to. No matter, your scapegoats are scattered again, a thick cord of tension tying them all together. If you pull on that strand, it might start to come apart. Just like you planned. Just like you wanted. Right? Ah, we don't actually lock anyone away. That's the end of the demo. Thank you for playing Spill the Beans. If you enjoyed this game, wishlist it on Steam or check out the Kickstarter. We will check out the Kickstarter. I'm curious. Alright, well there you go. That was the demo. Spill the Beans. I'm gonna bring their Kickstarter over to this window. I don't want any of these. Go away. Go away. There we go. Took long enough. Alright, let's take a look at this demo page. They've almost hit their goal, chat. They've almost hit their goal. $24,000 out of 30,000. They're a little less than $6,000 away. Oh shit, no! It already ended. What? How old is this game demo? Oh no, they almost had it. They almost had it. No! Guys! What happened? I need to know. Where are the updates? Budget, community goal rewards, music, meet the scapegoats, gameplay features, story review, demo. Where are the updates? Updates, 11. Okay, here we go. Let's see. My phone just went off. Community challenges are now up and running if you're unable to back the Kickstarter and you want extra support. Okay, what's community challenges? I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is. Let's see. All you have to do is like and share the Kickstarter on socials, which will unlock community stamps. With each goal we meet, you'll unlock 6 stamps. A bonus alternative romance route. Starring Dave the Delivery Guy. Hell yeah, that would have been awesome. Oh, they have a Bluesky. Hang on, I'm gonna open that on a separate tab. Oh no, that's how to share it. That's how to share it. Okay. I want the rest of the updates. One sec. My cat's tail is in the way. 24 hours to go. Okay, wait, hang on. Project ends. This is the final update. And then this is the pinned update. So let's see the final update. Thanks to the support of our incredible backers and fans, we managed to reach 11,988, I believe that's pounds or euros, I don't know, in total. I'd like to thank everyone very much for their support, whether it was by pledging, playing, or sharing on socials. Thank you. Sadly, we weren't able to reach the goal of $15,000, but never fear, we still plan to continue development of Spill the Beans. Thank you. Thank you. We'll update you all soon on our next steps, but for now, this social media guy is taking a quick break. Okay, that's all it says. It says the Kickstarter failed, but they're still trying. The problem with Kickstarter is if you don't hit the goal, all of the money you raised gets refunded. So even though they raised like over $24,000 Australia, they didn't get any of that money because that's just how Kickstarter works. If you don't hit the goal, then you don't get any of the money that you raised. Oh, it's so sad. Hang on, wait, do they have a Bluesky? Let's see. I didn't know that. That's why a lot of people trust Kickstarter and a lot of people put their projects on Kickstarter, because putting your project on Kickstarter kind of makes it more reliable, I guess. Reliable's not the right word. People feel more trusting of... Sorry, my cat's being a bother again. Actually, what's the name of the game company? Maybe that's the easiest way to do it. My keyboard's also not working. Everything's falling apart. Skeletal Games. But yeah, that's why a lot of people use Kickstarter for their projects, and it's also why a lot of people will support Kickstarter campaigns, because they know that worst case scenario, if the project fails, they get their money back. They're not being scammed. Alright, let's take a look. UK and Canada based. What? Okay, so I'm assuming they're like an indie team of like 3 people, and like they're in the UK and Canada. Currently working on Spill the Beans. Let's see what you guys have got. Okay. Anyone else have one character that you just don't want to upset? Blah, blah, blah. Try our demo. That was posted literally 2 days ago. October 17th. Little splash of chaos. Very cute, very cute. Check out the game on Steam. Check out the game on Steam. Okay, so they're literally... there's no update. All they're doing is being like, hey, check out the game on Steam. Which is cool and all, but I have checked out the game on Steam and I want updates now. You know what I mean? Oh, what's this? I don't know what this is. I don't know if this will get copyrighted, so I'm gonna turn the audio off. But that looks beautiful. Oh! Mythic Love. Human-made monster romance virtual. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Okay, well that's something we can put on the list to play later. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to finish the demo. I was expecting there to be a little more, but that's okay. It is a demo after all, and you know, we got... What time is it? We got like roughly 3 hours... No, roughly 2 hours, sorry, of content out of it. Oh no, 750. Yeah, about 3. Okay. Oh, I need to relax my throat. My throat's so sore. I'm not used to being back to streaming, guys. Hang on, who's blowing up my phone? I got a lot of messages on Bluesky, and it's Swift. It's our homeboy Swift. What are you doing? What am I looking at? Ooh, okay. He was just sending me some social media stuff. Easy. Well, what should we do now? They do have a Bluesky. Okay, good, because I was a little bit worried there. What's Sylve got on Steam? Some of these have to be installed. I can't install any of these right now, so I wish I could filter through installed and like not installed. That's alright. What else can we do? We have about an hour left. I would love to play the full version of Doki Doki. This is the version that came out, like, what? Back in 2017. This is the demo one. Never played the full version of it. That would be nice one day. I can't boot up any of the FNAF games right now. This was another demo that we played a really long time ago. I don't remember if anyone... I don't know if anyone will remember this. I'm not gonna boot it up because, as you can see, it took quite a while to play through. It was like a full stream in its own right. But that was a really good one, and apparently the full game for this one is out now too. There's a demo called My Little Puppy. What is that? What is that? Oh my god, my keyboard's not working. There it is. My Little Puppy. What is this? What is this? Is this a puppy roguelike? Or... Oh. Oh no, what is this? What the fuck? This is cute and all, but what kind of game is this? Like, is it an RPG? Is it an adventure? Is it a sandbox? Is it a life sim? What is this? You know the saying, when your dog passes, they wait to greet you at the gates? Okay. I still don't understand what kind of game this is. Oh, cat. Love it. But the cat didn't have a halo. That was rude. Everything else in this trailer has had a halo. Yeah? Nemi wasn't happy. You think it's an adventure? Okay. How long will this take to download? We've got like an hour of stream left. Let's have a look. Alright, I'm gonna close Spill the Beans. All well and good. Chat, you can watch this game download while I go to the bathroom. I will be like maybe 5 minutes. I'm back. I have peed. Thank you so much for watching my downloads. Why the fuck is Halo Infinite downloading? What? What do you mean Halo Infinite has a download at 5:30 tomorrow morning? I haven't even booted up Halo Infinite since like when? When was the last time I booted this up? November 23rd, 2021. That's the last time I booted up that game. Ayah. Alright, where did this game go? Oh, here it is, My Little Puppy. Alright, let's have a look. Hopefully it doesn't overload my PC. I don't know what that says. Oh, okay, good. There's a saying that when you depart from this world... Oh. Oh, it's not having a good time. Hello? Okay, there we go. The dog who went ahead... Oh, okay. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna really quickly change the title of the stream on both ends. Oh, come on. I think I've seen this game around a couple of times. I follow some of those silly little like Instagram channels that are like, oh, this really cute cozy game, or like this cozy horror game, or like this fun little indie game. Like I follow a couple of channels like that. And I think this might have been featured on one of them. Alright, let me really quickly just change it on. There we go. Game had me bawling. It was beautiful. Highly recommend. Love this game truly. Be prepared for tears? Or not. I don't know your emotions. Why am I being prepared for tears, chat? Do I want to cry? Do I want to do that? Alright. Let's see if my PC can handle it, because a lot of indie games that are made with, like, Unity or Unreal Engine are not very well optimized, and my PC doesn't like them. I can already hear my PC getting louder. I hope it's all good. Okay. Cute. Alright, I have to pray that my keyboard works. Oh, my PC is so loud. Yeah, I don't think my computer's gonna like this, but we'll try. Oh, come on. I might be able to borrow my partner's wired keyboard, but I don't know. Alright, we're now in dog heaven, chat. Oh, shift. My bad. Wee. Oh, I stopped. Wee. Oh! I fell back to earth, chat. Wee. Wee. There we go. Hello. Wasn't expecting your PC to struggle with this game. There are so many specifically indie games. We hear nothing but your voice. Alright, I can fix that. There are a lot of specifically indie games, specifically like 3D indie games that are very, very poorly... Well, some of them are poorly optimized. Some of them, my PC is just very old, and every time I boot up a game like this, my PC gets really angry. There was another one, there was a game I was trying to play where, like, you were a puppy and your job was to, like, make a mess out of the room or, like, the house that you were living in, and my PC almost crashed trying to run it. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to put... One sec. I forgot to put the big chat back up. I can't see anything. There we go. Is that what reincarnation works? If you mess up the jumping puzzles, you fall back down and become a baby? Maybe. Sit. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Oh, I'm a good boy. Welcome party? I'll tell everyone. Okay. I guess we're having a welcome party. Oh, my computer's dying. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniffer, sniffer. Alright, so I gotta go invite some people to our party. Alright, simple enough. Why is this other dog following me? Oh. Alright, chat, hang on 1 second. One second, chat. I'm getting a wired keyboard. Alright, I'm back. We got wired keyboard. No more fucking around. Alright, so there's 3 this way. This is kind of an awkward keyboard layout for the way that I'm sitting. I can't sniff while I'm running. There we go. Alright, there's 2 over here. Oh, okay, here's one. Hello. What do I have to do here? I need to invite you to my special party. It's time for the welcome party. Hang on, I'm trying to... Okay, they got it. They got it. They got the little music notes. Oh, okay, no. Hello? Okay, I think I have an idea. I think I need to catch the person that they're chasing. Come here. Got it. Alright, now will they listen to me? I got a welcome party. The corgis are so cute. I love the little water walk. I love corgis. They're so cute. But why is this white dog following me? Hello, Benoy. Alright, we saw that in the trailer. Alright, we got some of the dogs over to the welcome party. Where else are we going? Sniff. There's one this way. Hello. Hello. Cute. We're friends now. It's welcome party time. Aw, I have to work out. Okay. So what, I have to help them get through the... Look at the chihuahua! Goodness. I don't want to do it. I'm just here to invite you to the party. Oh, I gotta do it. Alright. It's obstacle course time. I'll show you how it's done. Alright, let's see if I can remember. Yeah. Why am I not jumping? Okay, there we go. Whee! Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Let's go. can't. Why am I not jumping when I'm trying to jump? Oh, can I not run and jump? I swear I could before. Maybe I shouldn't run. Oh, this is rough. I'm not doing this bit. Yeah. Look, I've done it. Oh shit, really? What? Why isn't it? Okay, hang on. What does it want me to do? Hello? Oh, okay, I didn't have to jump. I just had to run. Alright. My time is gonna be awful now. Okay. Is it gonna fix it for me? Or am I just gonna have to go this way? Okay. Alright, now let's do it. Oh, okay, if it's like this, it's not that bad. Yeah. Alright, we got there eventually. Alright, let's go party time. I see the bouncy house in the back. I know I have to invite people to the welcome party, but I want to see what this is about. A little bouncy house. Oh no, it's not a bouncy house. Why is... Is that not the jump button? Can I only... Hang on. What was the jump button? I swear it was spacebar, wasn't it, chat? Where are the controls? I don't know where the controls are. I swear spacebar was to jump, but it's not doing anything. Oh well. What about on here? No? Okay. I guess I can't jump anymore. Don't worry about it. Sniff. Hi, Nemi. Hey, guys! Oh, there's no one here. Oh, wait. Who am I saying welcome to? Oh, in front of here? Game kind of reminds me of Pet's Adventures. I never got to play those games. No one in there? What about this one? That's silly. Alright, so I just gotta find the dog then, right? It's welcome party time. Ah, he's there. Wake up! You little dash hound. He's not happy. Oh no, you're not a dash hound. Oh, you're so cute. No, you are. You are? You are? You're not. I don't know. It's time for welcome party. Very cute. Also fat. I thought it would make me do it, but it didn't, so... Oh no, hang on. 1 second, chat. No, don't... This way. Well, the ball's gone. Sorry. Oh no, there it is. There it is. Okay, wait. Alright, no, I'm not gonna be able to get this. It's fine. Eat? Wait, what? What am I eating? Oh, I can have a snack. Oh, good job. Oh, good boy. Alright, now everyone else is back over this way. I'm assuming on, like, the opposite end of the tree area. I like... Oh, there's someone here. Hi. It's welcome party time. Hi, John Wick. How you doing? Is that what John Wick's dog actually looked like? Is that actually Daisy? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while since I watched the John Wick movies. Okay, there's one. It's faint yellow, so it's a bit hard to see. There's one this way. I think it's down here. Annoyingly, I played it so long ago, I don't remember the controls. Well, I can't. Oh, now I can jump. Okay, hang on. That was weird. Bork. It is. I think it is. I believe it is. Yeah, I think that's cute. You are so small. My family friend has a dog like this, and I swear to God that dog's got hollow bones. It's so frail. Okay, there's 4 different spots this yellow is pulling me. Jump? Hang on, I gotta squeak. Jump. Oh, so I jumped to find the doll. Oh, dig cloud. Okay. Wasn't there. Jump. Ah! Found it. Very cute. Also played with a controller. Yeah, that's fair. I could plug in a controller, but I'm lazy. Not lazy enough to get a wired keyboard, but too lazy to get a controller. Yeah, no, like I was saying, my family friend has a dog like that, and they're so small and so light. I swear to God that their bones are hollow, because every time I pick her up, I'm like, God, I'm gonna squash her. And I'm also tiny and frail, mind you. So if I'm picking up this dog and I'm like, oh, this dog is frail, like, then that dog is fucking frail. I fell. I can't jump. Why am I not jumping? Okay, I jumped that time. Why? This is the wired keyboard, chat. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh. It shouldn't be this hard to jump. Guess the keyboard isn't doing too hot. It is an old keyboard. There we go. Okay, I figured it out, chat. I figured it out. You can't jump while you're holding the run button. So you need to let go of the sprint button in order to jump. It's kind of strange, but I got it. Wake up, it's party time! Ooh, what is this? I've got like a plastic thing in my lap. I think that's the battery cover for one of my... Yeah. There we go. Very cute. Alright. Because of lag input? I have no idea. I have no idea. All I know is that I can... Oh, why did you go backwards? That was weird. All I know is that if I let go of the run button, then all of a sudden I can jump. It doesn't like when I'm holding shift and press the jump button. It's party time! It's welcome party time, chat. Chat, you're invited to my welcome party. I like that it's a baby gate. Because that's most dog owners do have a baby gate, yeah. We were thinking about getting a baby gate for Nemi, but the thing is we would need a really, really tall and really, really thin, like, gapped baby gate. And at that point, we're just getting a fly screen door instead of a baby gate. Hello, welcome. I did not invite this many dogs. I don't know where all these dogs came from. Oh, it's a person too. Oh, it's the dog that was sleeping in the kennels. Is that his person? Oh, I think it is. Yeah. How cute. Oh. Oh, are all the dogs gonna get their people back right now? Got close to the edge. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Be funny if one person walks up the rainbow and falls. This part made me bawl. In my defense, when I was recording, we'd only been owners of our own new puppy for a little bit, so the idea of the dog joining us in heaven broke me. Aww. I was just thinking about it. My other cat, not Nemi, the one I had before Nemi, his name was Gypsy. He better be waiting for me. I know he's not a dog, but you know what I mean. I hope my dogs are waiting for me. Aww. Alright, well, most people got their person back. Some people already had their person, by the looks of it. Aww. I'm an empath of the highest order and it hurts. Poor thing. Oh, there's still a couple of people out. See, I'm a bit odd. I feel that way a lot about, like, about real life people, real life situations, and real life movies, but for some reason, I've always had a level of separation with gaming. Like, if you told me this story, or if this was a movie, I would be crying. But because it's a game, for some reason, I've got that extra degree of separation, which is kind of odd. I can't explain it. Not a lot of games have made me cry. No, I think it makes sense. Oh, nice. Why do you look like RT Game? Why does my owner look like Mr. Rumble Tumble Gaming? I vastly overplayed this. No, you just told me how you felt when you played it, that's all. Feels weird calling this guy daddy now that I know that he looks like RT Game. That's kind of weird. Okay, he's down the rainbow. He just needs a little while to get here, that's all. Okay. I take it we're gonna go down the rainbow and try and find him? Is that the game? Work. Damn, sleeping on the job. Mr. RT Rumble Tumble Daniel Drift King Gaming RT Games. Yep, that's him. That's the owner of this dog. I was gonna say that's my daddy, and then that was weird, and then I was gonna say that's my owner, and that's still kind of weird. So that is the parental figure of this puppy. Goodness me. All right. I just realized I'm still bold. What the fuck? I just saw that. I heard the sound, but I thought that I would have gone back to normal by now. Let's just call him RT Game. Yeah, we will. Sometimes I call him Mr. Rumble Tumble because I think it's funny, but you know. Where's the angel? Oh, he's all the way around here. Hello. Oh, there he is. I need help. I need an adult. Sorry, I had a fat yawn. I need to go and get RT game. RT has died of old age, at the ripe old age of like 30. Come on. Why? Why are you being a dick, bro? I'm just a puppy. You know what would be really, really fucked up? If the twist was that while our owner was a good pet owner, he wasn't a good person. And so the reason why he hasn't, like, we haven't found him is because he's not coming to heaven. That'd be so fucked. Yeah, I can't sniff while I'm walking either. If I'm holding shift, then it doesn't want me to do anything else. Down this way. That would be awful. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty bad. See, I need to hold shift to get the running head start on the jump, but if I'm holding shift, then I can't jump, so I gotta time it, like, really, really carefully. Fuck me, dude. I just don't understand why I can't... Oh, it just put me where I needed to be. Thank you. I don't understand why I can't jump while I'm holding shift. I hope that gets fixed in the full version. Hello, I need your help. Strange dog who I don't know, and I don't even know why you're following me. Hello. My father has arrived. It's time to go and reunite with the Drift King. Alright, I wonder if I can actually make the jump this time. Oh, I let go of shift too early. Maybe I can do it with the wireless keyboard. The wireless keyboard might be a bit messy. Because it's not, the input's not always gonna go through, but let's try. If I need to jump, I might need to switch back to the wireless keyboard. Okay, with the wireless keyboard, I can jump while I'm holding shift. I think it's just my partner's wired keyboard. Some keyboards are set up so they only have 1 or 2 keys can be pressing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's probably what it is. Very cute, very cute. Alright, I'm gonna stick to my wireless keyboard until it decides to fuck with me, and then I'll go back to the old, the wired one. The wired one's more reliable, but I also can't shift. Like, I can't jump while I'm running, which is a problem. We're on the Rainbow Bridge! We're gonna go meet our, meet Mr. Rumble Tumble, I suppose. I don't know what to call him. I don't want to call him Daddy. I know the dog's calling him Daddy, but I think that's weird. Let me rephrase. I think it's weird for me as a grown-ass 25-year-old woman to be calling someone else Daddy, you know what I mean? The dog can call the owner Daddy all he wants. I don't care. Me saying that word is not something I want to happen. Ugh. Oh, well, that's not good. Is our dad actually in hell? Aw, he's very disappointed in me. Oh no, we actually did fall back down to Earth, it seems. Thank you. I mean, you can't stop me. I want to go see my dad. Everyone else has seen him. Thank you. Gonna go reunite with my father. You just want to see your owner again because you're alone in heaven, but you're not supposed to just go back to Earth. Well, they can't stop me. I mean, he could, but he's not going to. He's letting me be on my merry way. The fuck is that butterfly for? It's cute. But what's it for? Oh, okay, bye. You know, I had another idea. The dog misses the owner so much, he can't wait for him to get back to heaven, so he falls back to Earth and he just kills the owner so that the owner will come to heaven. Oh, so is my halo, like, incognito? Can no one else see it now? Because I'm, like, technically alive? Oh, I have a stamina bar now? Damn. There we go. Oh, I haven't let go. Oh, I thought it was a hold, not a toggle. Okay. There we go. Why am I not picking up this one? Why am I not picking up this one? Excuse me. Hello? E. I'm curious what my... Also, if I can smell him from heaven, but he's not on the rainbow, like, pathing yet, does that mean he's, like, I can just smell him dying? Why can't I get up there? Hello? I thought I was supposed to put the platform there so that I could get up. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that I can just smell my my owner dying from the heavens. Like, I gotta go be there when he dies. It's not your owner's time yet. I'll just make it his time. We jump really far when we run. Okay. What do we got? Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. Put that bit here. Right, now I can turn around. Oh. Okay, but it gets the oh, no, maybe it doesn't. No, it does. That makes sense. Because I can't throw it onto the other side. You know? Normally what I would do is I would drop it and then, like, launch myself. But because I can't do that, I'm assuming this is what it wants me to do. Finish the other demo? Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, we didn't get to actually frame anyone. The demo stopped in the middle of the investigation. Which, I mean, makes sense. And then Skinner recommended this one. And, you know, it loaded quick, and it didn't kill my PC. So it may as well. Whee! This might be a problem. Ah! I wasn't supposed to run across, I see. There we go. It's getting dark. Where's my man? Where's my Dan? Oh, I'm just gonna run across here. Whoa! Okay. That was rude. Alright, we made it. Calling it a night. Good night, Rogue. Have a good slip. Ooh, red grass. I like the vibe. It's nice. Oh, catching a whiff of my man. I wish I could catch a whiff of my man right now. Anyway. Oh, don't give up, little dude. Corrupted meadow. What is it corrupted with? Hello? Ooh, what are you? Are you a fairy? Oh, what is that thing? Okay, no bark, no bark. It said no bark. Oh, I think I have to. I'm trying not to, but the game won't let me progress unless I bark. That thing's also got a halo. Oh, it's got an evil halo. Oh, I can't see in front of me. At least I'm auto running. I just move left, right, and jump. Oh, I thought I jumped. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I jumped. Alright. I trying to jump. Okay, I can't jump that one. I didn't realize I could die in this game. What? Oh, okay, I see. I can't hold it to move. I've got to, like... Okay. Instructions unclear, chat. So instead of... I can't hold A or D. I have to press it for each individual time I want to move. I'm not even watching me, I'm watching the fairy in front of me, which I think is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. That wasn't too bad once I figured out what I was supposed to be doing. Maybe you're in limbo, which is why you have a goal. Well, we fell from heaven to earth. There was a cutscene where our halo faded, so I'm assuming it's gone incognito. But it could be limbo, I suppose. Front-facing subway surface of Temple Run. God, I remember Temple Run. Okay, so I imagine this is what the meadow was like before. Oh, well, the fairy's part of heaven. I don't know why they're getting dogs with halos if this isn't heaven. Which, again, could just be, like, incognito. Okay, it's just a halo hoarder. But why do you have a halo? Is it because you hoarded it from someone? Or, like, is that just yours? I'm curious. Okay, so like the child or friend or family member or whatever has been kidnapped. Do I have to help? I really only came down here to find my my friend. Ooh, do I need to jump over that? Can't tell with the texture. No, it's just water. Okay. Not gonna say, not a huge fan of the stamina bar. I kind of liked back in heaven where there was no stamina bar. That was fun. I could go everywhere really fast. Dig? Okay. Oh. Okay. Dig somewhere else now. Where are we digging? Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Oh, this one's a button mash. Okay, so this must be the one. Where did he go? It's so dark. Oh, there's a passageway there. Okay. Oh, I see. I thought I was supposed to stay out of sight. My bad, G. My bad, G. I go. Okay, wasn't in that one. Perfect. Now, you go over here. Alright, not in there. Cool. Ain't no way you saw me, dude. Perfect. Anyway. Do your thing. Make it quick. Oh, we found it. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's not the way. Where's the way? Oh, there's the way. I found the way. Okay, okay, okay. Got it. Now what? Are you guys gonna help me find my dad now? Something tells me they're not gonna help me find my dad. Hey, wait up. Oh, is that the mother fairy? Or the sister fairy or whatever? The lady fairy? Now help me. My thoughts exactly. I need help now. Come on. They don't know who he is. Oh, we're getting the second half of the story now. Yeah, this is what turned the... Yep. I figured that much. Yeah, I remember that. Give me 1 second to readjust, chat. My legs are really, really bad. I need to fix my legs. Oh. Oh. Oy. This game is about pollution now. I mean, maybe it is. Also, like, that's your decision. I would appreciate it, but also I can't, like, force you guys to do that. Okay, how is digging up the leaves cleaning them up? I'm curious. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, I get it. It's like the water from the cutscene we just saw. Eventually it'll start, like, coming down this way again. Oh, I can't do anything about this. Hang on. What do I do about this? Oh, here. No, it doesn't want me to do this one. Alright, it wants me to do these. Maybe I go up here.
Was that the bite of 87?
Okay, well, I don't know what it wants me to do with the log. There's no prompts. So I'm just gonna do the ones that I can do. Is there a mushroom? Oh no, didn't see a mushroom. Ah, he's gonna show me what to do. How to jump on top. But I did that already. It just didn't want to work when I did it. The fairy had to show me how to do it. Dumb. There we go. And there's one... There isn't one there. I gotta, like... There we go. Oh, wrong button. Ooh. I'll admit this is really chill, but also there's like, I don't really know what to say, you know? Oh good, are we done? Can I go find my, my dad now? Or is there more you want me to do? Oh, what's this? What are they doing? Okay. Oh, do I have to like... Oh, goodness. Okay, land on the log. There we go. You have to shake that one off. Alright. What am I doing? Ah, I see. Alright, I think that fixes the river. Oh, sorry, I'm getting really tired, chat. I'm so tired. I swim in the water. Cute. My cat's also tired. Gonna get more money tomorrow. I mean, no worries, dude. Alright, let's see. Where are they taking us? Can I please go find my dad now? I don't know, maybe it's the neurodivergence, but when I have something I want to do, generally speaking, it takes a lot for me to be like, oh, I'll do this on the way. Oh, I'll do this on the way. I really just want to go find my dad. Why does he look like a... Why does he look like a low-budget Pokemon trainer in some of these drawings? It's really funny. Oh, we're gonna get the story of how we died? No, we're not. He does! Look at his face! Okay, I take it back. He doesn't look like RT Game. He looks like a Pokemon trainer. Ooh, what's happening? Are we powering up? Oh, he got a cute little... Oh, what a cute little outfit. Wait, why do I have kegs? Why do I have kegs? What are they making me do? What? I don't understand why I have kegs with me, but that's okay. Oh, I get it. We're like, okay, this makes sense. This makes sense. We're like cleaning up the land. I don't know if I'll be able to get 100% of it. I haven't optimized my layout, but I'm sure it's fine. Missed a spot. There we go. I gotta run! I'm losing so much water. I'm imagining this isn't a limited time thing and I'll just need to go refill the water. But that's gonna take ages. Let's see. Can I kill that guy? Oh no, he doesn't die. Okay. I thought he would die, my bad, G. I'm going until the water runs out. Alright, water ran out. We got 32% of the land with one thingy of water. Now that I'm... Oh, I just realized my stamina doesn't go down in this section of the game. So I can just kind of go. Don't catch me. Oh, he caught me. You shouldn't even be alive anymore, dude. Okay, well, at least it starts me where I left off. That's good. I didn't want to redo all of that. Okay. I'm going around the outskirts. Alright, 64. Where's the nearest water source? It's right here. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Can I miss it? No, I got it. We're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good. I'm gonna keep going around the outskirts, I think. And then we'll come back in the middle. Oh, I ran out of water already? Alright, let's get back to it. Whoa! I could probably fall and die here. I don't think there's an invisible wall to save me. Alright, 95, 96. Like, don't get me wrong, this is fun. I think it's just a bit too long. You know? Oh, it didn't even let me fill in the rest. It heard me say it's a bit too long, and it's like, fine, you don't get to finish it now. Fair, alright, I'll take it. I don't know if you watch anime or not, but he looks like the guy from Don't Teach Me This Nagatoro. I don't watch an awful lot of anime. I watch some of it every now and again, but I'm not like a really big watcher. Oh my goodness, sorry. What time is it? It's about time we wrap up after this section. After this cutscene, I should say. The bold redeem is broken? Ah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna end the stream now anyway. We fixed the corrupted meadow. Alright, can I save? Oh no, I can't. Okay, that's weird. Is this is this saved? I'm sure it is. We finished the mission. This is where I'm gonna wrap up tonight, chat. I'm tired. My PC is working really hard. It deserves a break. My cat's eepy. It's time to go sleep. So anyway, good night, everybody. Stay warm, stay cozy, stay toasty. If you sneeze during the stream at any point, bless you. And we're doing an art stream tomorrow night, so if that's something that interests you, maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.